Yo, what's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? What's up, NMBB from YouTube? How you doing? YouTube chat should be working on the side again as well. Yo, what's up, Joe Man X10? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly over at Twitch. First time chatter, subscribe to tier 1. Yo, appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. That's awesome. Good morning, ready for day 3. I'm as ready as I'll ever be, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to be racing Badcop again. We're going to race each other for day 3. I don't know how long I can keep this up. I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow night. I'll talk about that all at the end. But yeah, we're definitely going to race day 3, so that's going to be fun. If you haven't seen my streams before, we do it all in Bash. She'll be forking out to core utils. I'll try to be avoiding the core utils as much as possible and doing everything in pure Bash. But the rules are you can fork out to core utils if you want to. I just personally don't prefer it. Not even that I'm trying to make it harder on myself. It actually is easier for me to just do things in pure Bash because I'm just very comfortable with the syntax. So like just 2 different ways of tackling the same problems, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Howdy, Dave. Yo, what's up, Bob? How you doing? I mean, that's how people pronounce it, and I'm good with anything. All right, sounds good. I was wearing a U shirt today. Yo, what's up, Henry? How you doing? Oh my God, that's incredible. Was it just a picture of my face? Please tell me it was. Because I don't think those shirts are still in the merch store. I should figure that out. I'm doing a merch store overhaul, so you guys are getting the inside scoop. Nothing set in stone yet, but I have 1 or 2 new designs. I worked with someone who helped make a new design, so I have 2 new designs. I don't know. 1 new design from me, 2 new designs from a designer that I actually paid for to get some designs done. I have another artist I reached out to who I want to make designs for me. So long story short, merch store is going to get an overhaul. I just don't know when. But if you like this mug, it's also in my merch store. You wouldn't exit Vim. It's not possible. It's in my merch store, ysap.sh/merch. Oh, it smells weird. Doesn't smell weird. It just smells fine. I just think green tea is disgusting. But it's good for you, so that's why I drink it. As I crush my cream soda. Oh man, you guys want to see some behind the scenes here? This is so funny. Look at this, and then ready for this? Look at this. Look at my pajama pants. Dude, look at this. This is incredible. Look at this fit right now. Dude, look at this fit. Incredible. You guys never get to see the pants. You never get to see what's going on. What a wild, wild fit. I'll be right back. Let's get ready to fire it in there. Let's see, what am I missing? Howdy, Dave. I'm wearing the same. If you're wearing the same, that's incredible. That is wild, man. I love the flannels. What can I say? I'm at work. No, I was wearing the Listening to Dave Eddie shirt. Yes, I love that shirt. That shirt is one of my favorites. It was such a stupid design, but it was so fun to make it. I must have used like 20 different fonts on that. It's incredible. Let's see. Nice. Though it did have an 8-bit U on it. Yes, it has the 8-bit me. It has the other picture of me with like the red background. Oh yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Let's see. I'm gonna go take a shower now before I miss you guys solving the 3rd day in a row because of morning showers. All right, yeah. Go take a shower. We're gonna start in 19 minutes. 19 minutes we will get started. So sometime before then, I'll get a Discord call going with a Badcop, and yep. So she'll probably reach out to me in the next 10 minutes. But yep. Let's see. Oh snap, I finally got in the start. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it here. We'll be starting in 18 minutes. We'll be starting in 18 minutes. Yo, what's up? Deagle TG, how you doing? Hi. Hello. I heard you wanted to go to bed. Yeah, I can appreciate that. What's up, Narf? How you doing? Narf, you have some wild suggestions. Oh man. I'm glad I could steal you over from the Badcop chat. Now you exist in this chat. Let's see. Heading into work. Good luck, brother. Yo, thank you, Bob. Have a good day at work. May I ask for some piano before the race? You know what? You asked very nicely. I'm gonna be muted until I get my solve in. Nice. Smart. Alright, let me do this so I can hear it. I'll actually just share the desktop audio because I think that comes across as higher quality. Let me make sure the desktop audio is turned on. You guys let me know how the levels are. Hold Hold on. It's way too loud in my head, but I have my own physical knob here I can adjust. What's up, G Baby Sleaze? How you doing? I'm glad you could be there as well. You're pre-gaming? Need a distraction to keep you away? Yeah. Keep you awake. No, that makes way more sense. Seems legit. That's good. I'm glad. I'm assuming you mean the audio levels. Spoiler, today's question is going to be about elves. Mods, send this. I was going to say Shadow Realm, and then I was going to say Nether, and I couldn't decide on what to say. Send this man to the Shadow Realm, or send this man to the Nether, is what went through my head, and I couldn't decide on which one was funnier. More beautiful than a wedding. Well, I don't know about that. Depends on who's getting married. Do you know Tim Minchin? I get similarity vibes. No, I do not know who that is. Similar because of the music or similar because of how I look? Oh, does exclamation mark GitHub not work? I would have assumed that worked, so I'm actually surprised that didn't work. If you do want my GitHub here, I'll link it to you, but I'm surprised that doesn't work. Because that really should work. But the beautiful thing about my website is / anything pretty much exists. So, ysat.sh/merch / discord / you know, whatever. Send him to the Nether Shadow, make it a threat. Aussie musician, comedian, extremely talented pianist too. That's awesome. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people saying they like Tim Minchin. I gotta look this person up. I don't know if I know them. Where else are you streaming? I am on Twitch and I am streaming on YouTube, so I dual stream. So if you can see the combined chat on right on the UI there. But I'm streaming on both of those. So if you're seeing messages where you're like, who's saying that? That's gonna be in Twitch. Narf, you haven't seen anything yet. You ready for a fancy streamer? Now, my stream is nothing like Badcop's. I don't have it crazy set up like she does, but I have this button here. You ready? Look at that. Where's that button? Haha, there it is. Yo, what's up, Eric? How you doing? Is it time for Bash Shenanigans? Yo, almost time for Bash Shenanigans. 13 minutes till Bash Shenanigans. I expect you at your computer watching the servers just in case anything goes down. But no, yeah, Bash Shenanigans will be happening, and I should be getting hopefully get a message or something from Badcop. We'll be racing again, so it'll be a ton of fun. Twitch makes me feel old, LMAO. Yeah, I only streamed on YouTube originally, and then I wanted to reach out to more of the people on Twitch so I can actually like collab with Badcop and stuff. So that's what got me into Twitch. And Twitch has like a really like vibrant community of users. It's really cool. So I'm glad I made my way over here. Now my Twitch window, my pop-up window for the chat is tiny, so I do have to make that bigger. There we go. You're at your computer? Good. Yeah, listen, I I know what it's like being a sysadmin on like launch day. Oh man, it's fun stuff. I'm hoping to catch up on AOC Thursday or Friday. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I have a very cool 100 millisecond granularity monitoring system I built to watch puzzle unlocks. That's awesome. Have you talked about that? Like any of your talks? Like I know you've talked about a lot of the backend stuff. I remember watching, I don't remember what year it is, but watching one of your talks on just advent of code and everything that goes into it. Like seeing, yeah, I was gonna say, at least in the talks that I've seen, I haven't heard you actually talk about the specifics of how you do the monitoring. I would love that. Oh my God, like a behind the scenes video would be so cool. Like just see like, here's what some of the dashboards look like. Here's what I'm checking. Here's something that doesn't have a dashboard. So I log in and run PS, you know, pipe crap or whatever. Like I would just love to see the behind the scenes stuff. It'd be really cool. Y'all have any good day I broke the internet stories from your times as sysadmin? Yes, I have a lot of good stories. Nothing I could tell in the next 11 minutes. But yes, if I'm streaming at a different time where I'm not racing a puzzle, I have a lot of good, oh man. Labor Day 2012. Like, I mean, some of these dates are burned in my brain. Absolutely, 1000%. Yep. I also built a millisecond aligned traffic spike generator out of many thousands of EC2 instances here to test a new load balancer setup. Millisecond aligned traffic spike generator. You build a DDoS machine. That's what you build. You built a DDoS machine is what it sounds like. Now, if a DDoS machine is used for good, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's what you built. It sounds pretty awesome. I could do all kinds of neat AOC internal talks. Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. I would love to see that. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm just going to ping Badcop. Okay. Said I'm streaming around whenever you're ready, gamer. Once crashed a major interchange in Europe because I didn't update the upstream IP list for our CDN on code.jquery.com. Create a redirect loop that DDoS the whole region. That's brutal. That is terrible. Not really a DDoS machine because it doesn't do throughput. It does, however, many simultaneous requests I want, but just at once. Oh, okay. That's really cool. That's a cool machine. Still, I could see you denying service that way, but yeah, no, yeah. That's really cool though, because yeah, that I was gonna say that's exactly the same traffic pattern that you would get, which is here's all of the incoming requests right at that exact moment. Like seeing that in a graph has to be crazy. It has to be like a huge spike and then a small, like a decline after. Yo, what's up, Richard? How you doing? Nice to see you. Eric, I do have a question for you. For Advent of Code, I noticed on the new one that the artwork is taking up 2 rows here. So each output takes up 2 different lines. So yeah, there's 12 days, but each one taking up 2, that's 24 lines, whereas the previous ones were 25 lines. My question to you is, did you make the artwork first with the intention of doing 25 days? Or did you come up with the 12 days first and then just decide to make the artwork be like roughly the same size? Or did you even like, was that a consideration at all? Or am I just like reading into this too far? I'm just kind of curious. Oh man. Whew, getting all amped up. I'm so ready to go. No, I want to do 12 days way before, and after mocking up a bunch of artwork, I realized I needed more space and expanded each day to 2 lines. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah. That's cool to know. Yeah, I like it. Because then, like, I don't know, with all the artwork kind of, like, being very close in size, you could probably do something cool with, like, all of them. I'm, like, thinking way ahead. But, yeah, like, that's cool. That's cool to know. I thought Santa delivered 12 puzzles. Santa has delivered 12 puzzles. Santa has delivered 2 puzzles. And you know what? Like, okay. here's the thing. Maybe I'm splitting hairs here. But like when I think of Advent of Code having 12 days of puzzles, like there's 24 puzzles as far as I'm concerned. Like that part 1 and part 2 thing is like, sometimes part 1 is like the easy part, then part 2 is where you spend multiple hours on it. So like they're like almost 2 different puzzles as far as I'm concerned. The super cool AOC music video someone made did a cool thing with all the artworks. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I don't know if I have seen that. Kind of want to pull that up. Wait, okay, my OBS is like frozen. That's not good. Okay, I think we're good. I think my OBS just like beach balled for a second. That's really awesome. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. It's pinned on my socials. Okay, yeah, I will definitely check it out. Hold on, Badcop's calling me, so I will check it out after we do this puzzle. Let me join this call real quick. Do I have audio? Yo, what's up? Yo, how you doing? Heck yeah, you're streaming, right? Nice, so am I. All right, let me turn your volume on.
I sent you a thing on Twitch to do the shared chat again.
Oh, did you? Let me go take a look at that.
I tried to figure out how to actually use this thing, but it can't, I can't put my camera through it yet. I need to figure some operating system things out first.
Okay. I don't see it on my Twitch here. I could refresh it.
Let me... It says I already invited you. Okay, what if I click... There's another button I can click. What did that do? Anything?
Oh, here we go. Bad guy wants to collaborate. Awesome. Accept.
Boom.
Awesome. And let me put this window over here. This magical window that I have to leave open.
I know.
There we go. Ooh, nice. Now we got the combined chat. That's awesome. Now we can see who gets bits and shame the other person for giving to the wrong person.
True.
There should be a lot of shame in streaming.
True.
Yo, hi nerds. Yo, what up? Omni chat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait, who else is doing Advent of Code? Let's get everyone into the same...
It just mass collab.
How many different chats can we merge together?
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Bytes merged.
Oh my god, it's Eric himself. It is Eric himself. Can you believe it?
A little bit of Python.
Oh my god, we're being zipped. I know what that does. Oh my god.
I wish I think Rust has it, but like most languages don't have zip.
You mean forking out to paste? Come on. Do you, okay, actually, do you use the paste command for anything other than the -sd plus?
I've used it before.
Okay, because the paste command is basically zip if you think about it.
Is it?
Yeah, it just puts the two things right next to each other and lets you iterate over it at the same time. That's what zip does, right? Am I misremembering?
Zip is like you have two different lists and yeah, you're iterating over them at the same time.
At the same time. Yeah, paste does that too. You can paste file 1, file 2, and it puts the contents of file 1, like the line 1 next to both files. Yeah. I just use it today to generate chapters for my course that I'm working on. Oh yeah, YouTube chat left behind. I'm so sorry, guys. If I could integrate you all into like one super crazy awesome chat, ysap.sh/chat. I just made that up. Don't go there. That would be dope.
I don't know if it's still the case, but it was against Twitch's policy for some dumb reason.
I think it still is. I don't think I'm allowed to even have my combined chat on my thing like this. I don't know if I'm supposed to have that.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, I might lose partner, but like, I don't care. I don't push for subs on this platform. I don't care. If you're watching this, go to my YouTube, guys. That's where I'm trying to grow. And YouTube's cool. They don't care.
Stream streak. True. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
I got an email. Badcop's live.
Oh, I love that. I love when I go live and my phone goes nuts with things telling me I've gone live.
I'm my number one fan.
Like it's 1,000 degrees in here. This is coming off.
I wish it was 1,000 degrees here. Cold.
Oh, man. I'll say, how cold is it outside where you are? Because I feel like it's not that cold.
It doesn't get that cold.
Okay,
What is it right now?
We're below freezing right now.
53.
Yeah, I remember
But
that
I
weather.
don't have very good like insulation.
Right, that's true. Yeah. My house is completely insulated, but it is below freezing outside, and the wind is howling a little bit.
Oh, I didn't update my title. You still have concrete floors? I do.
Good luck, Narf. Is it Narf or Gnarf? Yo, it's getting serious now. It is getting serious.
Where is how do you
We have 57 seconds.
how do you edit the title? Hold on, no, day 3. Okay, there we go.
Bro, come on. Wow, cringe. Fake streamer.
I sure hope we won't get a path solving grid problem, says Betseg.
Replacing tonight's puzzle with a pathfinding grid problem. Yes, let's go.
No.
Let's go.
My core utils are useless.
Yo, good luck, Shadow Rim. Oh, man.
Advent of code.
27 seconds.
Please be a long list of text that I have to process. I love those.
I'm not even on call for this, but I'm so nervous that I'm going to click the link and get one of those like too many requests error. Like I think I've just been a sysadmin for too long, or I have like PTSD around this stuff. Oh my god. All right, good luck. I'm muting.
See you.
Yo, what up, chat? Let's do this. You guys ready? Day 3, lobby. You descend a short staircase, enter the surprisingly vast lobby, and are quickly cleared by the security checkpoint. When you get to the main elevators, however, you discover that each one has a red light above it. They are all offline. Ooh, I've done elevator problems before. Actually, I was interviewing... Whatever, this is a tangent. Sorry about that, and Alpha apologizes as he tinkers with the nearby control panel. Some kind of electrical surge seems to have fried them. I'll try to get them online soon. You explain your need to get further underground. Well, you could at least take the escalator down to the printing department. Not that you get much further than that without the elevators working. That is, you could if the escalator weren't also offline. Oh, sorry, you could at least take the escalator down. I don't know if I said that or not. But don't worry, it's not fried. It just needs power. Maybe you can get it running while I keep working on the elevators. There are batteries nearby that can supply emergency power to the escalator for just such an occasion. The batteries are each labeled with their joltage rating. Okay, awesome. That's a callback to 2020. That's cute. I'll have to look that up after this. Joltage, a value from 1 to 9. Okay. You make a note of their joltage ratings, your puzzle input. For example, 98765432111, 8119. Okay, cool. The batteries are arranged into banks. Each line of digits in your input corresponds to a single bank of batteries. Within each bank, you need to turn on exactly 2 batteries. Within each bank, you need to turn on exactly 2 things. Okay. The joltage that the bank produces is equal to the number formed by the digits on the batteries you've turned on. For example, if you had a bank of 1, 2, 3, 5, and you turn on 2 and 4, oh, so you pick 2 numbers from it, or 2 areas from it, 2 parts from the bank, 2 batteries from the bank. Gotta use the right terminology here. The bank would produce 24. Oh, so you just combine the digits together. You cannot rearrange batteries. Oh, okay. It's gonna sound so stupid. I've played slot machines like this. That's really the comparison my brain went to. I'm so sorry, guys. You'll need to find the largest possible joltage each bank can produce. In the above example, 98, you can make the largest joltage possible, 98, by turning on... Oh, okay, this is cute. I can see how this is already gonna be slow. So you have to go through, make a number, grab 2 numbers from this, don't get to rearrange them, put them together, and see what they become. Okay, I see what's going on here. The output joltage is the sum of the maximum joltage from each bank. So in this example, the output joltage is that. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and copy over some stuff. Vim, I know you can't see what I'm doing. Example input.txt. And let's go ahead and get this example input. There are 4 banks, and that's all well and good. I'm pasting that in. Again, I know you can't see what I'm doing, so no one yell at me in the chat about that. I'm going to Vim the real input. I'm going to turn this off. I'm not going to share this with anybody. Get your puzzle input. Go here. Oh, God. It's It's a very big puzzle input. Oh, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and pull up the terminal. So for anyone curious, we are in day 3 here. Yeah, dude, you have no idea. Look at this, word count -L. In our example input, we have 4 lines. In our real input, we have 200 lines. If we grab just the first line of the real input and pipe it to word count -C, there's 100 batteries in each one of these banks, and there's 200 banks. So it's going to get pretty large here. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's not waste any time. Part 1, user bin env bash. I already know how I want to solve this, which scares me with advent of code, because that usually means like your assumptions are going to absolutely be challenged in part 2. But that's okay. We just need to get something. So let's do this. While read -r bank do done echo bank. There we go. So now if we cat example into part 1, then we just get that, which this is just a very basic while read thing. So now we need to check get highest joltage on the bank. So that's what we need to do. And that will return some sort of number. So num equals, look at this, new bash syntax. And then we can put accum plus equal num echo accum is $accum. And then we'll go up here because we just AI hallucinated those. We'll set accum equal to 0. And now we just have to define this function, get highest joltage. So, I mean, that's it. We're basically done here. We just, need to actually put something in this function now. So let's figure out what that will be. Well, the easiest thing we can do is we have to think about how we're going to do this. Here's the, let me think about how I want to do this. What are you sending me, Eric? Oh man, I'm afraid of this. I like how Eric's on call for this and he still finds time to just like send this. Oh yeah. Look at this. This is beautiful. Eric, come on. We said no spoilers, man. That's cute. So to get the highest joltage, here's the naive approach. You just start substringing it. So we grab the first character and then we grab the second character all the way to the end. Then we grab the second character and we grab the third character all the way to the end. Then we grab the fourth. That's the naive approach. The next best approach would probably be we have to start optimizing it by looking for the highest numbers and knowing that the highest number on the left is going to be more important than the highest number on the right. We could have heuristics around that. I'm going to go with the basic one and we're going to see how fast it actually works. So bank is $1 in this case. The length of bank is that. And then we can do for I equals 0, I less than len, I plus plus, do. And then we should do, of course, local I here, put the done here, and yeah. I've been learning programming for like 3 days and somehow YouTube algorithm thinks I'm ready for this. Listen, super schmuck, I'm so sorry that's the case. This is a programming puzzle challenge. So this is going to be the most gnarly thing in the language that is not meant to do this. So you have stumbled into the worst stream or the best stream if you just want to be entertained. So welcome, I appreciate you being here. Let's go ahead and grab left-hand side is the bank at I for 1 character. And then we need to calculate the right-hand side. The right-hand side will be j equals I, j less than len, j plus plus. I just realized that we go I less than len. It should be I less than len minus 1 because the left-hand side can't be the last possible character of it. So then we will get the right-hand side, which is bank at spot j for 1 character. And then we will check the number. Now we can create a number. So we'll say to try is, or we'll just do num. Num equals left-hand side appended to right-hand side. If num is greater than max, then num equals max fee. And then we will set the local max equals 0 here. None of that syntax is right. And then when we're down here, we will just echo the max. I think this works. So I think this works. Cur out of total local or cur equals 1. We don't know the total yet, so let's just say checking cur. And then we'll do cur plus plus. So we just have an idea of how far along we are. So let's do this. Checking bank 1, checking bank 2. Okay, so the accumulator's 0 after that, so that's clearly not right. Let's make it easier. Let's just do let's grab one value from it, head -1, and now we can run this with a bash -x here. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So at least something's happening here. Left hand side is 9. That makes sense. The right hand side is 9. If num is greater than, did I set num equal to max? I did. That should be max equals num here. Thanks for your videos. I went a bit nuts with the progress bar code, added sub-character support. Oh my god, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, the spinner that you're talking about, I want to make a video where I add that too. But thank you. I appreciate you checking that out, man. That's awesome. That's super cool to hear. Oh yeah, there's a real competitive feel here. If number's greater than max, then max equals num. That's right. The only problem is this one also got the wrong number. This should be I plus 1. Okay. The cum is 98. The first one is 98, and that's
easy.
correct.
What's taking you so long?
Yo, did you get it?
Please hurry up.
Okay, well, I'm hurrying up now. I think I might actually have a working solution. Let's go ahead and see. What was the example? 357? Okay, that one's right. Let's go ahead and cat the real example to it. You already got the right answer. Oh, man, I might just be too slow here. Okay, well, I'm calculating right now. I don't know if you have my stream pulled up. I got the number.
What the sweet fuck are you doing?
Okay, well, I can't wait to hear what your solution is.
Why does it take that long?
I don't know what your solution is, but let's go ahead and pull this up for my stream to appreciate it, and let's hit submit. And that's the right answer. That's
there you
good.
Go.
We got
Yours
it. Nailed it.
A bit slow.
Crushed it. Well, what is yours doing that it's so much faster?
No, it's fine. Let's go to part 2.
Okay. All right. Part 2. Let's do this. Good luck.
Good luck.
All right. So Badcop wins that one, but we were very, very close. Come on. I'm very happy with this. That's incredible. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's do the part 2 now. Part 1 to part 2. So now we have this. So we got the right answer. That's really good. Let's go ahead and pull up part 2 and see what they want me to do, because my algorithm's not the fastest here. The escalator doesn't move. The elf explains that it probably needs more joltage to overcome the static friction of the system and hits the big red joltage limit safety override button. You lose count of the number of times she needs to confirm, yes, I'm sure, and decorate the lobby a bit while you wait. Now you need to make the largest joltage by turning on exactly 12 batteries within each bank. Oh, God. Okay. 12 batteries. This is going to be fun. Consider again the example from before. Now the joltages are much larger. The largest joltages can be everything. Oh, my God. So we just have to find out the biggest number that is in here. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know how we're going to do this. Okay. This sucks. Let me think about this. I don't think our solution is viable here, because in this example, we have these loops here because of like each possible thing. We would need to loop, like we would just need 12 loops here. Like this just wouldn't work. Like this just wouldn't work. So we need a different way of doing this. Now, let me think about this. Yes, I am on a Mac right now. If we do head -1 example input, pipe that to word count -c, there are 16 characters. That's with the new line, so 15 characters here, and we need to extract 12 from it. I'm thinking about this like binary, like we're masking different values from it. Yeah, we have to come up with a cleaner algorithm, because this is not just, I don't think this is going to be fast. The way that I've written it just does not work. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to like think. We're going to have to like think like, okay, we need to get 12. So we need to start from the right. It's only 1 through 9. It's only 1 all the way up to 9 inclusively. So we could search the string for all 9s, and then we can check just to make sure there's n minus 1 characters to the right of it to make sure it's viable. So let's see. Yeah, I have to think about this. We could search for all the 9s and then try to make a string out of that. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I wish I could explain this better. We'll have to find all the 9s and then try adding in the 8s and then try adding in the 7s. Oh, but there's got to be like a... Oh, this is gonna suck. I actually don't know how to approach this. I have to think about this. Yeah, because basically, like, you never want to turn on the 1s unless you absolutely have to. Just watching you both tells the difference of problem solving. Yeah, Badcop and I approach problems way differently, which is super fun. And the fact that we have been so close on the last 3 puzzles, like the day 2, part 1 and 2, and this one, like, we do it so differently and we approach them so at the same time. So, like, if I had this, if we just highlight the 9s, we could check, like, oh, if we found 12 9s, like, that's our answer. But then if we didn't... You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain this. Yeah, I think we just want to turn on every 9 we can, then go through and turn on every 8 we can, and then go through and turn on every... Yeah. This is... Okay, I have a really stupid solution. I don't know if this is going to work. I think we just have to start turning on numbers. That sounds crazy. I don't know how else to explain this. I'm sorry. Oh my god, could we do a frequency of how many we have? Like how many 1s we have, how many 2s we have, how many 9s we have? No, because we still need to remember where they are in the string. That's important. Let's make a new array called enabled. And it will be an array of size length of the bank. And then we will just turn them on if they are a 9. So we'll do this. For I in 9.1. So this will iterate from 9 all the way to 1. And then we will check for I equals 0, I less than len I plus plus. Let's see. We'll get the character at that spot in the string, which is bank spot I 1, and then we'll check if that character equal I, then...
Okay, this is kind of hard. A little bit tricky.
Yes, I am feeling the exact same way. Like I'm reading through it and I was like, okay, what I have here is not going to work. I need 12 nested for loops. This is not right. And then I keep trying to come up with new examples. I'm like, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I have an idea though. So I think I might have a solution, but we'll see. I don't really expect this to work. So I'm nervous.
Yeah, I have a slow idea, but I don't have a good idea.
Okay. I have an idea that seems a little bit too good, so I think it's going to be one of those things where it actually just doesn't work. Yeah, I think I'm too naive. Actually, that's what I think is going to happen. I'm worried I'm going to get in a situation where the example works and the real doesn't, but I haven't gotten there yet, so we'll see.
We'll see.
All right, good luck. Okay, I'm glad Badcop's feeling the same way. Yo, 71 nerds watching on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. I can't believe I have 71 concurrent viewers on YouTube. That's amazing. Thank you. All right, if C equal I, that's the number we're looking for. We should turn it on. So enabled at spot, the spot it is in, I equals 1. I have to think about this. I might have to do things in a different order here. And then we have to check, now that we've enabled another one, if the length of enabled, the length of it, so you need a pound sign here. If the length of enabled equal 12, our magic number, then we can just break out of it here. I don't love this guy. I don't love this. I don't love this. But we got to just try something, right? So we're just coding. That's what we're doing. I'm here watching while AI codes for me. Oh, man. That's the most upsetting sentence I've read tonight. Okay. If the length of enabled is 12, then we have to return, but we have to actually like print it out to the user. I'm totally just making up syntax here. I don't know if this is right. If we loop over the keys of enabled, they should be in order. Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. So ifs equals... we can't do an empty string. We have to just loop over the keys and reconstruct it. There's probably a cleaner way to do this. There is a cleaner way to do this. Printf. Printf, the characters next to each other, with all the keys of enabled. This is gnarly syntax, but you have to trust that it works. I think I have to read the string from right to left, but we're just going to try this. We're just going to try this, because I don't actually know if this is going to work. Sorry, chat, I'm not super active with you guys, but I am in the middle of a race. So, head -1, example input. Pipe that into part 2. Checking bank 1. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that didn't work. There's 56 people in this chat alone. You're not understanding your own reach, my friend. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because last year I would have like 5 concurrent viewers. That is so cool. Oh, man. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, yeah, a lot of my code outputs, Distracting Dave Eddie with chat is a totally normal strategy, but Badcop, I'm murdering the chats. You know what? It really is. It really is, because I like to read the chat. I like to, like, in my brain, content comes first, but I really, really, really like puzzles, guys. I really do. I'm such a nerd. I need you to understand this. Echo checking C equals $C, I equals $I. You guys aren't even ready for echo style debugging. Oh, this is just looping over the spots of the array, isn't it? Yeah, if C equals... What am I doing here? Oh my god, I'm using I twice. I'm literally just redefining I. Oh my god, I've never made a mistake this dumb. That's not true. I've definitely made mistakes this dumb. I'm just redefining I, guys. J less than len. J plus plus. So now I need to grab this from I, from J. Then if C equals $I, turn enabled I, no, and turn enabled J into that. Look at me. I shouldn't even be allowed to have a computer. Value's too great for the base. Oh, yeah. You can't start with a 0. Might have to force them to be, yeah, line 37. Okay, well, the number should never actually start with a 0. So if we're getting a 0 somewhere, we're just not doing things right. Yeah, this isn't going to work. What was I thinking here? That's array spots that it's giving me. So I need to actually go use those array spots to substring the original bank then. Okay. Okay, I got this. This is fine. There we go. Okay. If we enable it, then we check the length of enabled. J is where in the string in the bank we're checking, so we do want to enable that. I think this is right. I mean, obviously it's not. Okay. Enabled len is 1. Okay, then we check this one. And then we look to see if there are any 8s in there. If there is, then we enable it. If there's any 7s, 6. Okay. So whatever I'm echoing right at the end is just not working. Okay. Yeah, so we just printed the number 1. So that's clearly not right for key in. Oh, that's because I'm just doing the length of enabled. I don't want that. I want the keys of enabled. Okay. That is wild. And that actually might be right. Let me get rid of some of these debug statements. Dave, you should make a debug function. Yeah, I know. I remember hearing that all last year. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of these debug statements and let's see what's actually going on here. That might be right. The answer should be 987621111. It looks like there's 4 1s at the end. And then if I pull back up my terminal, it looks like there's 4 1s here. So let's go ahead and do all of the example input. Try the example, pipe it to part 2, and we get 28511, and then we go over to the web browser and we should get 312. Okay, so our number is a lot smaller. That's not good, but we can debug it now. We at least have somewhere to go. So let's do this. Bank is num. Okay. So we run this and we get all these weird numbers. 81119. That one is actually correct. 234, 234, 34. No, this one is wrong. I'm looking over at the web browser. You can't see it. Because if we cat the example input, look at this. It should be grabbing the 4 from it, and it doesn't. So we might have to reverse search the string, which I thought we might have to. Yeah, I think we have to actually go through the string backwards here. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. We want to start from the left. Yeah, how are we... Something's not right with the algorithm here. This is the one that's failing. Bank is this. That's the number it's extracting from it, but that number is wrong. It should be 434. Okay. So this is interesting. Eric says, I'm impressed by how well Dave Eddy can think out loud while programming. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm also trying to read chat too, so it's absolutely a nightmare. You said that to me last year, and that really stuck with me because I think that was just a super nice compliment. I appreciate that so much. I love to do that, and that's what makes making content fun, is I can just think through this as I'm going through it. Because, like, if I was coding alone, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm thinking through it. I actually feel kind of bad I'm not giving you my full thought process because I'm still just kind of in the trying things phase. So, yeah. Doing a programming stream would be impossible. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like, this is no different than how I program normally. The only difference here is I'm actually trying to go a little fast. So as you can tell, I'm not the fastest programmer. I really am not, but I'm very thorough. Like, when I try to pride myself on when I write a program, it's feature complete. Yeah, of course I write bugs and stuff, but I try not to. Why would this algorithm not work is what I'm trying to figure out here. Because we should be trying to turn all the 4s on. So let's go ahead and undo some of this. Yeah, so we're checking for 9s. And then we're checking for 8s. We should find 1 8, so let's do that. Okay. Checking for 8, and then we found an 8. This means we found one. So yeah. The enabled len is 2. That means we found a 7. Enabled len is 3. That means we found a 4. Enabled len is 4. That means we found a 4. We found a 4. We found a 4. Okay, this makes perfect sense. Oh man, I don't know. I don't understand this. There's going to be something I'm missing out here. Bash minus X might help, but actually I think it's going to overwhelm me with data here. Good suggestion, but like, dude, like this just might be a little bit too much for me. But I do like bash minus X. Let's go ahead and actually just bash minus U this, just to make sure, like, that I'll check for undefined variables, just to make sure I'm not doing something stupid here. I'm not. Okay. Wait, this is wrong. This is wrong. Because instead of turning on the 2s all the way to the right, it's turning them on to the left. I do think we want to go backwards to the string. I think that's what's going on here. J equals len minus 1. J greater than equal 0. J minus minus. I think that's it. Could still be wrong. 3 4 3. Okay, now we have 3 4 3. It should start with a 4, guys. So one way starts with a 2, one way starts with a 3. So with that logic, the next solution I come up with start with a 4. So I already see the pattern here. I know how to do linear regression. Oh man.
All right, I'm running something that I expect to take a while.
Oh no, are you?
But like, I think this, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know how reasonable. I don't know if this will complete.
Okay, I don't have
on
anything.
The sample.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm barking down a tree, but I don't think this is the right way to do it.
My theory was if I could do the naive way and get it running, then I could start
racing
thinking about better ways while I'm waiting for it to go.
Oh my god, I've absolutely done that. That's so funny. Oh man, this is a tough one. This is a very tough one.
Somebody's saying something in chat that I'm going to choose to ignore.
It's a use a very specific data structure.
Oh, wait, you can see the chat too. Never mind.
I can see their chat. Hey, yeah, chat, please, no hints, no hints. I don't know about your rules with your chat, but I say no hints, and I would consider that a hint.
I mean, it's not like we have data structures available to us anyways.
That's very true.
It's not really a hint so much as a humble brag.
Oh, that's really funny. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
Um, I need to make this like play a sound when it's done running. That's gonna be a feature for tomorrow.
If only we can make computers do things.
I know. But like it's like what sound would I even choose?
Oh my god. You must construct additional pylons.
Is this link spoiler free or should I not click on that?
I know, I don't want to click it. I don't know what it does.
String is a data structure if you're brave enough. It's true. It's spoiler free. I should click on it? Alright.
Alright, I'll click on it.
Oh.
Oh, my chat can't see this. Thank you. Thank you for the hint.
That is very useful.
Alright, well, I'm going to mute. I got to lock in. I have to.
Yeah, you got some work to do.
I got some work. We'll see what I can do. Alright. I wish you luck on yours running.
I just got asked if I'm a Lua developer.
Oh, that hurts just
They're looking at my code and they concluded it's Lua. I mean, I don't blame them. This code does kind of look like Lua.
All right, I'm muting.
See ya.
All right, chat. We gotta figure this one out. Here's what we're looking at. My current algorithm looks from left to right and finds the biggest character. So we look from left to right and we find all of the 9s. And as you can see, there are no 9s here. Then we go through and we find all of the 8s. As you can see, there's 1 8 here. Then we go through and find all the 7s. Then we go through and find all the 6s. Then we go through and find all the 5s. Then we go through and find all the 4s. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And then we go through and find all the 3s. And when there are 3s, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10. So now we need to bring in the 2s. And the whole thing gets highlighted. So this is clearly wrong. We still need the 2s, but the question is, what 2s do we need to fill it in? So it seems like we have to go from right to left. Nice. Yeah, I love HL. HL is so great. It's just an alias for ripgrep. It is so just stupidly useful. Let's see. So if we go, like, I'm thinking you go backwards, right? So we have 4, 4, 4, 4, 7, 8. Like, that makes sense. And then when you add in the 3s, you have 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So you would keep turning it on from right to left until you get the biggest number available. So with that logic, we should be turning this one on. We should be turning this one on. And once it's enabled there, like, we should just have... I see the problem. I see the problem. Okay. Yeah, look at this. The 3 was turned on here. We do want some 3s turned on here, but we want to be mindful if they're to the left of a bigger number. Oh, okay. Eric, this is a really good puzzle. Eric, I love this puzzle. This is a really good one. You're so good at coming up with these. This is a very clever one. I don't know. Yeah, I love this puzzle. Yeah, I love this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is going to sound, I don't know how to say this without sounding pretentious. I don't mean it to sound that way. When I'm at my work, when I'm doing the day job, like, I know what algorithms to reach for. I know what programs to reach for. There's nothing novel in what I do in that. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that most of computer science, for like the basics, especially like sysadmin stuff, a lot of it's figured out. When I'm dealing with this, I have to pull up novel solutions. I have to think of stuff that I just don't know. Like, it's so clever. So I have to think of this. Because I don't want to turn on all the 3s there. I only want to turn on the ones that are to, like, the left of the biggest number if I can get away with it. So I don't know how you enshrine that. So now I have to think of different ways of representing this data. Because I'm moving numbers around and making new digits, but, like, there might be a better way to do this. Like, it seems like I hate doing this. It seems like I want a heuristic, or I want, like, a score. Like, I want to be able to say, like, oh, turning on this digit here is, like, a lower score than trying the next set of digits. I don't think I have a solution for this. Well, I guess the easiest thing. Okay, let me rethink the algorithm again. If we just take any number and we go from left to right, we're just going to grab the first number. Like, no matter what, we just grab the first biggest number we see. And then from that location, like, that's our new starting point. We can't ever start past that. But there's more rules than that. But that's a good baseline rule. Once we turn on this 4, we're never going to turn on a number to the left of it. So now that we have this, like, this is our new string. So we're like subdividing data. This is our new string. And if it's length 12, then we're good. Oh, man. We might need like a recursive. Let me think. I'm going to stop trying to say data structures and algorithms. I'm just going to think this out like I got a pen and paper in front of me. We start here, and this is the new number we need to consider. If it's 12, we're done. If it's less than 12, we can't actually do it. We can't actually consider it. So we want to read until we're less than 12 away from the end of the number. Once we turn this on, the new number to consider is here, and this one is set in stone. So then we need to do the same algorithm here with 11. Okay. I don't know how to express that in code yet, but I have a rough idea. So we're going to start from the left. Let me think. I'm going to stop substringing bank. I think it'll be easier for me if I just put bank into an array. Super lame, but that's what we're going to do. We're just going to say, for car in I equals 0, I less than len, I plus plus, do, let's do bank underbar s here. So this is the bank string. So now we can just say bank plus equal the bank string at spot I. Close that, fix all the syntax here. Let's go ahead and define bank as a new empty array. And let's go ahead and say local I for this loop. And there we go. Now we have a bank array. So this is a lot easier to work with. We actually have arrays in Bash. Yeah. Can Bash do recursion? Absolutely. And I might have to actually use recursion for this. Yeah, I'm thinking recursion is the way to go. I mean, I can always solve it iteratively. Nope, I shouldn't say always. But okay, we're on to something here. For I equals 0, I less than len minus 12. We'll have to check for off by 1 arrows because I'm notorious for those. Done. And then we have to find the highest number we have to go until we find just the first highest number we see. So we'll scan it for 9s. We'll scan it for 8s. Okay. For j in 1.9. Nice job, Narf. For j in those, probably start with 9 and go to 1. Then we'll check if bank at spot I is equal to j, then that is our starting point. That is our new string. Then we will say local new num equals just that. I have to think. If that's the biggest one, then the new num plus equal j, so that number gets tacked onto the new number that we're going to have. We're going to have to transmit this data, but that's okay. I have to lock in. My brain's not working. Okay. Yeah. Let me crush some water. I think I'm a little bit dehydrated here. for I less than I, for j in 9.1, we grab the first biggest number that we see that we could possibly steal. And then we take it, we put it in that new number, and now we have a new starting point. So if we're in here, we have our new numbers that the new starting point equals the spot that we are in, spot I plus 1, and the new len new max equals, no, I don't know, target. I'm just making up things here, equals target minus 1. Local target equals 12. Len minus target. If target equal 0, then return. Okay. We have to make this recursive or in a loop or something, but we've got something here. So the new num is j. The starting point is I plus 1. Yeah, recursion might be the way to do this. You could also just try again. Let's do a find single number. So we will take a target as $1, and the rest of them as an array. So we're going to save all the arrays here. So we're going to save all the arguments as an array here is basically what that does. So now, if the target equals 0, then return. We'll figure out what to do here. So we'll put a to do. And then when we're down here, we will do this. Okay. Get the len here for I equals 0. Len minus target, I plus plus for j, this. If the thing equals that, then we add this to it. So we this is crazy. I have to really think about this. But I think we can do this. I think we can echo j without a new line. We change the starting point to be, and then we call find single number with target minus 1 and the rest of the arguments of the bank starting at that spot that we want to chop off. So we take the bank and then we substring into it and we grab everything starting at the character we wanted plus 1. Okay. 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 Oh, and if it's, then we'll just omit the new line. And then we'll return 0 as success. This is very confusing. I know I haven't talked through any of this stuff, but I think we're here with a recursive solution. So when the user wants to find the highest joltage, we get all this crap here, which doesn't even really matter. The enabled's not even doing it. This takes the target and every element of the bank. Okay, now what we do is we take that target, we take the new bank we're looking at. If the target is 0, we start at 12, we work our way down. If the target is 0, then we're done, we emit a new line. But until we do that, not to spoil anything, but you may have a mild lead. The funniest thing about that is I have no idea if that's even true or not. I just love that you're trolling. This is like the funniest part of doing these puzzles, is just knowing you're trolling. Let's see, for I equals 0, I less than len minus target I plus plus. Also, I am talking through this for myself, my own brevity. That's not right. For j and 9 to 1, we check if the bank at spot I is equal to that number. Then we want it, so we print that number without a new line. We change the starting point, and then we call find single number with that new starting point and the bank, but we've substringed it. We've sliced the array. I think this is going to work, guys. Or I might just be crazy. I haven't tested any of this, so this will be fun. So if this works, the number should start with 4. Okay, well, we get a syntax error. We get a syntax error there. What's going on there? Arithmetic expression, unexpected operand. It looks like we just have a colon there, so that can't be right. So something's not great. We could shell check it. Did shell check crash on me? Brother, what am I supposed to do now? We can do bash minus n, and that looks like it's fine, so that's not great. I would also not recommend doing how Badcop is doing it. Yo, 81 viewers on YouTube? Dude, that's wild, man. That's so awesome to hear. That's crazy. I can't believe I have that much viewership. That's like, my brain can't comprehend that. Bank at I equals j. What's wrong with this bank here? Let's do some debugging here. Let's just do find single number. I'm just going to call with the arguments that were here. So it was called with target, and then it was called with bank. That's going to be huge, but it doesn't matter. We need to get some progress here. Checking bank 1, part 2, 34. Arithmetic syntax error, operand expected error token is equal j. What am I doing wrong here? Like, the syntax is right. So something is expanding incorrectly here. That's all it's really saying to me. Also, this can't do this. This has to do this. Recursion crash shell check. I don't think shell check runs my code, but maybe. It's totally possible. Oh my god, Grok, is this real? I can't not say that in public. There'll be times where I'm like, Grok, scratch my ass for me. I'm like, okay, I have to calm that down. Find single number 12, and it got all those numbers. Okay, that's great. That's not right. That's not right. We're not breaking this apart correctly. I'm already indexing. Yeah, this is just wrong. It's just wrong. I had one big string there. That's why. Hey, look at this. The number is 2, 3. Okay, well, it's wrong. It's wrong, but this is really neat looking output. So that's pretty good. Oh my god, I'm tired. All right. Let's see. No, we didn't actually do anything. We just grabbed the first number. So if bank at I is equal to the number of j, which starts at 9, and that's what we want, then we echo that, and then we store it. Echo found a j at spot I using it. Okay, so you rebuild how you started? Listen, I'm not ready for that conversation yet. Found a 2 at spot 0 using it. That's really cute that you just keep finding them all at the beginning. That's great. So what's happening here? This is the part of the night we're in, where I just start writing out literal code that I'm running. And then don't forget to omit it to standard error, because I don't want it to be captured. If 2 equals 9, if 2 equals 8, if 2 equals 7, if 2 equals 2. these backwards. I have these backwards. I just have these backwards. I think that's all it is. Like, I literally think this is all it is. I need to loop 9 to 1, and then I need to loop over all the elements, because I'm looking for a 9. 9 is my needle, and my haystack is all these elements. I think that might be it. I know I have J looping to I, so that's really... Oh, hey, look at this. Starts with a 4, ends with a 7. Starts with a 4, ends with an 8. Okay, so I'm still wrong. Awesome. Burger King foot... I have to stop doing that. All right. So my accumulator here, my main answer starts with a 3. The real answer starts with 312. Mine starts with 311. So as you can see, my number is just ever so slightly wrong, because for this one, I have 423, yada, yada, yada. And I should have... Here's what I'll do. I'll take what I should have and put it here. So here's what I should have. And here's what I do have. So as you can see, I'm just not quite right. Not to spoil anything, but Dave Eddie is still wrong. Yo, Narf. Mods, arrest this person. Oh my god. Okay. We're close, right? Right, we have to be close. We have to be close. Yeah, because we have this number. We start from the left, and we look as many as we can go, and we get the highest number that we could possibly get, which is a 4. Then we have this new area to look through, and we look for the next highest one we could possibly get to construct the number, which we think is a 2, but they think is a 3. So once we have this 4, it's going to be an off by 1 thing, isn't it? There's 9 characters there. Oh, because the 4 is here, so I'm actually really stupid. Okay. How many characters is this? 12. There are only 12 numbers left, and we just immediately pick up the 2. We don't do this. I have to think about this. Dave, hold on. No one give me hints. I do not want hints. I have that in my description on both channels. I don't want anyone giving me hints or pointing out bugs. Don't do that. That's not allowed here. But we're definitely doing something wrong. And I really, because there's 12 left there and I'm looking for 11, I think that it's going to be an off by 1 situation, which is what I anticipated or what I worried about. So let me think about this. No hints intended. Okay. Well, okay. Let me be clear. Sorry, I'm not targeting you specifically. I don't know if what you wrote is a hint or not. So I just erred on the side of being conservative and assuming it was a hint. So I say that to reiterate to everyone watching that I don't want hints. Because I actually don't even, like, I agree with your message. I actually don't think it was a hint. So I don't think you were giving me hints. I just used it as a jump off point to say that I don't want hints. So sorry. Yeah, I wasn't targeting you specifically, but I did use your comment as a reason to explain it to the whole chat. What's going on here? I think this is a problem, but I have to figure out why. For I equals 0, meaning we start at the leftmost thing that we have, we're going to go all the way up to the len minus the target. If the length is 10 and the target is 5, we're going to be going up to and not including this. I'm just going to try this. I don't think this is going to work. Let me go through my history and find it instead of just rewriting it. 3, 4, 2. Yeah, see, that's wrong. It should start with a 4. Okay, so that wasn't it, but I just had to get that out of my system. Okay. Add some +1s if it's worse. Change them to -1s. Yo, you don't even understand. Like last year, that's what Eric would say to me. I'd be like, my answer's just off by 7. He was like, well, just add 7 to it. I'm like, you know what? Actually, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Get the length of bank here in parentheses. All right, so we start here. We go through. We found a 4 at spot 2 using it. Now the new thing we have here is this. There are 12 characters. So we found a 2 at spot 0. Yeah, we're only ever checking the 2. We're not checking the 3. So for some reason, we're not checking the target. Now, the targets are both declared locally, so that's great. But that is the problem right here. The problem is right here. We're only ever checking a 2. We should be checking the 2 and the 3 next to it. So the target is 11, but the length that we have here is 12. So we have a little bit of wiggle room here. In fact, if we were to do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 7. This is the 12th one here, so this could be the max. So it'd be 2, 3, 4, 2. 2, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, we're off by 1. We're not checking one of the last numbers. That's all that's happening here. So there is most certainly an off by 1 here. For I equals 0, I less than or equal length minus target has to be it. I don't know why. I do know why. I just walked through it. 434 all the way up to 278. Hey, that's right. I think that's right now because this looks better to me. Let me go ahead and let's get rid of this. Where's that if? I'm gonna search my code base for if. I think I have it. I think I have it now. Let's go ahead and get rid of these filters. Okay, the accumulator is 312 all the way up to 619. It should be 312 all the way up to 619. I think we have it. I think we have the solution. Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and cat the real input into that. Okay. Okay. Accumulators 1719 all the way up to 198. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Hit that. Submit. That's the right answer. You are 1 gold star closer to decorating the North Pole. Let's go. Take that bad cop. You have no idea I'm about to unmute and rub it in your face. Let's go. Oh, hey, what's up, friend? How you doing?
Fuck.
I was thinking about joining and just being like, oh my god, this is so hard. I got it. I got the answer.
Damn it.
I got the 1 gold star. I did have an off by 1 that bit me for a long time, but I got it. How you doing over there?
I misinterpreted the problem a little bit.
Oh no, that's not good.
So my slow solution
Was wrong.
doing the wrong thing. It works really well on a sample. Let's put it that way.
Okay, now Eric wants me to ask you. He says, definitely ask Bad Cop why she's so far behind on part 2.
No,
I read that
think-
like you can't read the
there's
chat.
A don't in there. I can also see the chat, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
But
ask Bad Cop why she's don't so far behind. Got it. You're just getting annoyed.
You remember back when we were reading the sample and you were looking at it and you're like, oh, look, like, all of the numbers are lit up except for 3 of them. Like, I could just look for those 3. No, but the input, you got to remember, it's bigger numbers.
Yes,
You
exactly.
need 12 out of 100, not 12 out of 15.
Yeah, you need, yep, you have to, it's way too many
Yeah.
numbers.
So I found 97 out of 100. Was my
Oh
algorithm.
my god, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up for I got your stream up.
And I got a really big number. So big that BC kind of broke a little bit.
Oh my god, you think it's bigger than 64-bit?
It's bigger than what would fit on the line, so put a slash in there.
Oh my god, incredible. All right, I have to look at your code now, because like,
No, it doesn't work.
well, the chat's been looking at your code, but I have yet to see it, so now I have to like figure out, oh wow, we code so differently.
Well, I was gonna do parallel stuff, but then I didn't get that far.
Oh,
Because
someone
I
in, the,
realized my blunder.
someone in the YouTube chat said staying to see the less than 54 character one-liner once it's solved. So we have fans when it comes to
okay.
golfing.
So I'm still figuring out how you're supposed to do this part.
Okay, do you want me to let you do this on your own? Do you want me to like not annoy you,
let
or
me
okay, I can let you lock in. I don't have to annoy you.
think a little bit more.
All right, guys, I muted myself so she can't hear me, but if she does have questions, I'll just come in
My
and
find
answer.
97 digits function was named find 12. God damn it.
All right, she also muted herself, so I don't think she's gonna. I'm gonna let her figure this out because I know how rewarding it can be once you get the answer. I don't want to take that away from someone. That's like a ton of fun. It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. If you're watching my stream right now, like it truly is the best feeling to go through these puzzles and challenge yourself and then get the answer. And like, if you didn't watch last year, like there were some puzzles that took me over 6 hours or over 2 days to do. They're so much fun. Yeah, I would recommend if you're on the fence about doing this stuff, like start doing it. They're just a ton of fun. Eric has a ton of puzzles, over 10 years of content on Advent of Code. So go check it out. It's awesome. Yeah, there's so many good puzzles there. And I can't stress this enough. That feeling of beating your head against a bug and then finally fixing it and finally getting the solution. It's just one of the best feelings. Like, there are not many things that come close to it. I think the closest I get to that feeling is like, well, recently I was playing through Hollow Knight and beating the Path of Pain. Get this feeling a lot playing like Kaizo Mario games where you're like on a level for, I mean, I'm not that good at it, so I could be on a level for like 4 days. That might take, like a top streamer like 2 hours to do. I don't say that in a way to diminish my own abilities. 2 hours for a large streamer is like a long time to spend on a level. So like when I finally get it and I can finally make Mario do everything that he needs to do, like it feels like the same kind of feeling here. So I love that. I love that. Yo, thank you, and Iron Wolf for the 100 bits. Yo, appreciate that. Yeah, Eric says, yeah, if anyone wants any puzzles. I keep saying Eric. Eric is the creator of Advent of Code, and he's just hanging out in the Twitch chat, so that's super cool. If anyone wants any puzzles, all 11 years of puzzles are 100% free. Go learn, adventofcode.com. Go check it out. It's super cool. And they're just so much fun. And it's dude, 11 years is impressive, man. Like, it's so impressive. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel weird saying this, but I don't know. I saw some of the reception to when you mentioned that it was going down to 12 days instead of 25 days, and like people are upset. And I understand being upset, like, hey, I'm not going to get as many puzzles, but like people like, I don't know. Some of the responses I just didn't like from people. I was very entitled. I was like, dude, this dude's been doing this for over 10 years, first of all, which is like, that's crazy in its own. And we're getting all of this like fun stuff for free. Like, dude, don't complain, man. Like, be thankful for anything. I don't know. I wasn't thrilled with some of the responses I saw. Hollow Knight mentioned. Yo, I love Hollow Knight. I'm currently playing through Silksong. It is it's way different, more boss focused. I like the platforming better, but dude, oh my god, the music and the choral chambers, oh, that just made the whole game it was so good. What a good game. Oh my god, is Badcop solving it by hand? I love this. I like watching without her audio on, so we just have to guess what she's doing. This is really funny. I was pretty pleased with the responses. Most people were very, very supportive when I announced the change. Okay, that is great to hear. I'm glad that was the case. I may have maybe it was like my algorithm that was tuned to feed me. I saw a couple negative responses. Also, I know, like, I saw a lot of positive responses too. I know the human brain, even especially like my comments on YouTube. I see 2 negative comments. I see 100 positive comments. I still latch onto the negative ones. I don't mean to, but it's just how it goes. But I'm glad that's what you saw. That's good. Yeah. To be fair, if she solves it by hand, her solution will be 0 bytes, which makes it a great golf result. That's very true. There's only 200 lines of input, can probably finish within an hour or two. Honestly, and that's a valid way of doing it. That's absolutely a valid way of doing it. Yeah, I guess I should start thinking about how to golf my solution and making it faster, shouldn't I? Because my solution is very like a C program. Dude, did you go to Warped Tour in Orlando recently? I swear I saw you. Yes, I did. Why didn't you come up and say hi? You should have came up and say hi. My sister made me these cute little, I was there with her. She made me these cute little cards that have my face on them and says like, you suck at programming. On the back it says like Warped Tour and stuff. So yeah, dude, I was absolutely at Warped Tour in Orlando. I went there for both days, then went to Universal after. So you should have come up and said hi, dude. Oh my God, that would have been awesome. Oh man, I got to see Crown the Empire, I See Stars. It was a good time. I got to pay like $45 for an Auntie Anne's pretzel. That was ridiculous. Have you played Celeste? Really fun platform that I got into because of Hollow Knight, Path of Pain specifically. I have played Celeste. It's fun. I didn't like it as much. I don't know why. Celeste is fun. Don't get me wrong. Celeste is really fun, really amazing. The music is great. I don't love Celeste is more like single screen kind of platforming. Yeah, it can go like the screen scrolls a little bit, but it's more like look at the single screen and then solve it. Look at the single screen, then solve it. I love Hollow Knight because it just feels like one big giant open level. And I love that movement too. The movement is incredible. Orlando, why not Nanlando? Yo, get out of here. Eric, you're done. You're done. Oh my God, we've had enough. It's so stupid. Yeah, let's see. Oh my god, I should have. It was awesome though. Yeah, dude, it was awesome. It was a great time there. What a good weekend. That was super fun. When I was there, I forget who I was watching. I saw two celebrities walk by me. Bam Margera was there, and I wish I had reacted faster. I had about 5 seconds. I just was not quick enough in the draw. He just walked right by me, and I was like, dude, I should have said something. Like, I would have loved to get a picture with Bam Margera. And then I also didn't get to stop him, but I saw Moist Critical. Literally saw Moist Critical, Charlie Penguin Zero. I saw him there for like 5 seconds. I was like, dude, what? Like, there's just celebrities here everywhere. Like, that's so crazy. But yeah, that was fun times. Let's see. Celeste was okay for me until I completely ran to the brick wall that is the seasides and had to give up. I guess it's been a while for me because I don't even know what you're referencing there. So, wow. I beat it like once, but I never like 100%ed it. So I have no recollection of that. I once got to shake Larry Wall's hand. That's my cool celebrity story. It's awesome. Hey, it's better than my... What was my celebrity story? Hey, I saw these two cool guys. Like, that was it. Like, yes, that's way cooler than my story. Let's see. I do have I'm trying to think of a fun celebrity story. I do have a fun one, but it's so incredibly niche. I got to meet these guys that are on YouTube that I'm a big fan of. But it's like super weird and I don't talk about it on my channel much, but like they're gamblers, they're slot creators. They literally upload videos of them playing slots at the casino, which I know is wild and I don't talk about it much. People have their own thoughts on gambling. But like I got to meet these guys. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I got to take a picture with them. That was super cool. Celeste Classic is great. Is that the Pico 8 one? Oh my god, Badcop screen is falling apart over there. I love not having audio. I could just see her reactions. That's so funny. You kind of look like Beard from Hotline Miami. Oh, dude, I played through those Hotline Miami games. Those were fun. That was a long time ago I played through them. The music in those are just incredibly great. Nice solutions. Make me really want to go try, but I feel so beginner. I was only able to get day 1, part 1. Dude, yeah, listen, don't say I was only able to get day 1, part 1. You were able to solve an Advent of Code puzzle. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. They're tough. They're not easy, so don't feel bad about it, but like they're super fun. I would say keep trying, keep learning. I like Vegas Matt. LOL, they are fun. That's what I'm talking about. That is who I was talking about, dude. I got to meet them at one of their meet and greets. I got a picture of them, so I'm just like chilling there. I got my arms around Vegas Matt, EJ, WBG, W2G. It's awesome, dude. I just don't talk about it on my channel because like it has nothing to do with programming, But like, dude, I'm an avid casino fan. I love it. I think it's so fun. I'm a daily Vegas Matt watcher. Yeah. So if you're on the fence about Advent of Code, the creator of Advent of Code says, even if you can't solve a single puzzle, if you learn something new, then you won. That is so true. And my favorite thing about Advent of Code is the cost of getting the answer wrong is like negligible. It doesn't hurt you in any way. So like you can just keep trying, which is super fun. Real AOC were the friends we made along the way. It took a whole day for part 1, day 1 in C, just having fun debugging, getting tricked till you find a solution. Oh man, writing it in C would be a lot of fun. I've rewritten my stuff in Rust before, but like it'd be kind of fun to just go through and write it in C. Because I get a lot of comments from people saying they would like to see me program in C. And I love C, I just don't really talk about it much in this channel, but like I absolutely could. My favorite thing about Advent of Code is the community it brings together. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. This is so awesome, dude. We got the creator of Advent of Code just chilling in our streams. Like, what? Celebrity. Like, come on. That's a celebrity right there. That's incredible. All right, here. We can, I guess we can try and optimize some of the code. I'd be down to do that. Let's do a CP part 2 to part 2 optimized, I guess, and see if we can just make it any cleaner. So let's cat the real input into part 2 optimized. There's not really much that needs to be optimized because it's fast. Like, that's not that slow. So, but we could try and pare it down a little bit because there's no way I could golf code the way that Badcop can. She thinks just differently than I do, which, as you can see, really screws her up sometimes with puzzles, but the way I program really screws me up. So sometimes it's just like, it's just so funny. I like racing Badcop because we both think about things way differently. Let's see. Maybe split chats for a bit if chat is trying to help with optimization. That's a good point. That is a very good point. I should think about that. Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to be throwing hints in there. That's a good point. Let me think about that. I don't want to split it because I like the community. So maybe I'll just wait. Maybe I'll just wait and we'll just golf it together. I don't want to throw out hints or anything. This is the first year I'm using my own programming language to solve AOC. Dude, that's awesome. That's amazing. You have to speak in coded, Dave, and riddles I wouldn't understand. Okay, I actually like that. I actually really, really like that. True. You could also go to my YouTube chat and then I can read your stuff and she can't hear me. So you're totally welcome to go to my YouTube chat. If I think you can just do bang YouTube in Twitch chat. I'll do that real quick. We'll see if that actually works. Oh my God, both our things responded. That's so funny. That's really funny. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think both our bots would respond. My solution is around 12 lines of Julia. Found a really clean algorithm. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's so cool to hear. The number of people watching that don't know programming means they're here for your personality. Say you're safe to share things outside of programming. We like people being excited about things. Okay, I've thought about that. Like, it's so tough. My channel is growing a lot on YouTube, so I'm stuck because I want to keep doing what I'm doing because it's working. But at the same time, I do want to branch out a little bit. And by branch out, I mean, like, literally, I've thought about doing a video where I'm just in my garage and I'm like, hey guys, today we're going to build a shelf. Like, I know how to do woodworking. I've built a lot of stuff in my house. Like, we could do a lot of fun things like that. Or like, hey guys, we're going to compose a song. Like, I have a piano here. I play piano. Like, that's a big part of my life. So yeah, thought about that. It might be kind of cool. I do think there are a lot of people that watch because of my personality, which I appreciate. So that's awesome. Okay, Dave. Which say Ute Earl Pay? Okay. I'm not going to switch to Pearl, but I respect it. I respect the hustle. It's easy in C sometimes. You just have to know how to read files in an efficient way. Yeah. I feel like I'd be doing things in a lot of unsafe ways in C. I'd be like mapping files and just like scanf and stuff like that. But like, who cares? The inputs, Eric says the input's like always safe. It's always going to be consistent, which is nice. So I appreciate that. Yo, Nar from Twitch saying, yo, what up? How you doing? Please keep focused on programming. If you want to branch out, go into electronics. Yeah, see, I get people on one side of the fence and one people on the other. So who knows what I'll do. But I probably will throw in more, like, because I've already started experimenting with throwing just personality videos where I'm like, hey, I'm just going to talk about a subject. Like, not even program in a video, but just like talk about something. And they do pretty well. And people like the personal anecdotes and the stories and stuff. So that's pretty cool. You suck at doing only one thing. Listen, that is so true. Want to give an overall overview of the solve so far, Dave? I will do that. Yes. Coding a JSON text that would require some code. I've thought about doing that too. Like, it's off right now, but I have a magic mirror back there. So like, it's a two-way mirror with like a Raspberry Pi computer behind it. So I could talk about that. I only knew you from YouTube Shorts. Hey, that's cool. Welcome. I've heard that if you want to have a diverse content, you need to have a different channel for each type of content. Otherwise, your audience would get diluted and you'll get a lower subscriber view rate and the algorithm will penalize you somehow. But your YouTube really blew up. I subscribed when you published the progress bar. Ooh, yeah. Yo, appreciate it. Hey, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. I've heard that too, Eric. And I think that's true. I do see some channels kind of doing variety stuff and they are doing well. So I think it's tough to branch out. Like I said, I don't even really want to branch out. It's you suck at programming. I want to do programming content. I can worry about the other stuff later. People can just see like glimpses of it. But that's what I don't want. I don't want to dilute the audience. I already have a diluted audience between my shorts and my long form content. Now I have a diluted one with my streams too. So it's tough. I'm going to publish my Bash course and then I'll rethink what I want to do for my content structure going forward. Yeah, no, my YouTube is blown up way more than I could have ever imagined. Like I'm legitimately in the next like 6 months, I could have a 100,000 subscriber plaque, which is wild to think about. Yo, ysap.sh is a crazy website. Yeah, curl it, dude. Go to your terminal, type curl ysap.sh, see what happens. Let's see. What's the reason naming the channel calling us out for sucking at programming? I have a whole video where I talk about that. I have a video on my channel called Why You Suck at Programming. It's like the second last video I published. Go check it out. I explain the whole thing. TLDR, I was inspired by You Suck at Photoshop from 15 years ago. Yeah, that's where it came from. code and play piano at the same time. I don't think I can code and play piano at the same time. I can read code. I can talk to you guys and play piano all day long. Piano takes no effort. Like I can just do this and I can just read chat and it's totally fine. Do Twitch for personal things and YouTube for tech stuff. I can do that too. But I can see that you specifically are worried about me potentially diluting my content, so I understand it. I'll see what I want to do. But for now, I have no plans on really branching out that much. It's going to just be tech content over here. You suck at polymath, explore new skills. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, dude, the Photoshop videos were so funny. Oh my god. It was like his wife calling, Donnie, I'm doing taxes. He's photoshopping the wedding certificate into the van. Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. Wait, you have videos on a channel? Tell us more. What a great question. Yes, anybody who's watching, I have a YouTube channel. Look, I'm looking at the camera now. I have a YouTube channel. It's called You Suck at Programming. You can go look it up right now. ysap.sh, You Suck at Programming, ysap.sh/YouTube. It'll take you right there. I'm live on YouTube right now on the stream. I have a channel. I have over 64,000 subscribers. I have a bunch of videos on it. One of my videos hit over 100,000 views where I'm talking about how to build a progress bar in Bash. We don't use any external utilities. You'll learn all about ANSI escape sequences and basically how to do what ncurses does without having to actually install ncurses. I have a video where I make a web server in Bash without using any external utilities. That is not clickbait. I actually pull on the Bash source code and we custom compile some modules for it so we can listen on a socket continually. So there's a lot of really cool stuff going in there. Go check out my channel if you haven't already. How's that? I've gotten pretty good at that. I like your content. Just Bash is good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping it like that. Appreciate it. Dude, the You Suck at Photoshop stuff was just so funny to me. Can you explain how ANSI and ASCII are different? I mean, if we want to get real meta about it, like ANSI is like a set of standards. And ASCII, they both have very rich histories. Because ASCII has extended ASCII, and then you get down the rabbit hole of Unicode and UTF-8. ANSI is technically just like a set of standards or whatever, or like a body. I don't even fully know. In the context I'm using them in and how you'll mostly see them, especially with how my channel works, ANSI is ANSI escape sequences. So you'll print out a single ASCII code because an ASCII is a character. An ASCII character is one character that fits in 1 byte. And one of those characters is decimal, I don't remember what decimal it is. Hex 1B or octal 33 is the escape character. Once you put that down, then you write some more characters and you've created an ANSI escape sequence, and that is how you get colors and stuff on your terminal. So I don't know if that helps or not. 27, so it'd be decimal 27. Thank you. That's amazing. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Oh my God, I forgot that part. How could I have forgotten that part? That's actually embarrassing. Oh man. Yeah, so you can kind of see this if I do, let's see, 41 is A, 65 decimal A. Yeah, so you can actually do that in Bash. I can do printf %B. That's an extension to printf that Bash has. And Bash will repeat this format specifier for any arguments you give it. So I can put a hex thing here. I could say hex 1A. So let's do that, and that will print a new line because 1A is the new line character. I can prove that by piping into XXD, and you can see that it actually prints a 1A here. So there are all sorts of different things here. I could print like, what is 35 is the number 5. These are hex values, by the way. So like 4B will print a K. I could pipe that to XXD, and you can see it's still technically 4B, but when you convert it to ASCII, it's a K. There's a magical character that is X1B, which is the escape sequence. There are other ways to get that. Instead of hex, we could do octal, so 033, and it's 1B, which you get the same thing. We could also just do \E. Bash supports this. This is just the escape character. And then you can put things around it. So I could open a thing here, 33M, hello world, and then put a new line here. And you can see it'll print all that crap to the screen, but when I print to the screen, my terminal interprets it as yellow. So this you can think about like an HTML tag where this opens the HTML tag, this character opens that tag, and then I could put something like, you know, yellow, that's not a valid HTML tag, and then close it. This is yellow, and this M closes it, and that's kind of like an analog there. So your web browser would understand how to format HTML. Your terminal understands how to format ANSI escape sequences. So there's my fun little deep dive into there. You really know Bash. Listen, I really do. It's the same printf of C. It's all the same as C has, but it does have some more. You can run help printf, and you can see that there are some extensions, %B, %Q, %capital Q, and %this for stirf time or date formatting. Bash has it all built in. It was supposed to actually print the control character would control the printer. That's so awesome. I mean, that makes perfect sense, but yeah. Fun fact, I'm the reason PHP has /E as an escape sequence to get ASCII escape. Are you really? I gotta look that up. That's so funny, dude. That's awesome. Are you really? That's incredible. Is that like one of your claim to fames? Because that's actually so badass. I'm looking this up because I have a claim to fame I would like to share with you after I look this one up. Let's see what we got here. No string escape. ASCII 27, normally /E. As a PHP 4, the E sequence is available. This person that implemented this patch also cited this very sadness as his rationale for solving it. And so I wonder who this person is. Now, does it have, was it going to have your name on it right here? Come on, what's going on here? That's one of my websites, the one I linked. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. It does have octal 33 and x1b, of course. Huh. This is really awesome. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I love the vertical tab. The vertical tab is so funny. I talk about that in my upcoming Bash course, so that's super cool. Dude, that's awesome. Oh man, this link is dead. That's sad. Sad days. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, here, I'll show you my claim to fame real quick. I have to remember where it is because it's on a now defunct fork. Where would it be? If I just toss my name in here, will I find it? I know you can't see my screen, by the way. I'll let you know. Oh no, this is sad days if I can't find it. Where would I have put this? Let me think. Let me think. I've deleted it from there too? Wow. Whatever. Darn, hold on. Nope, now I got nerd sniped. I have to find this. Okay, I'll have to keep this link for later because this took way too long to find. But there's a stupid little story I always tell. What was it? Bash has the -n flag, which will just syntax check it. And you can check the return code. And if there's anything wrong with the syntax, it will actually let you know. So I could do like echo foo equals bar, pipe it into bash -n, and that's, you know, valid syntax. But I could do something like just put phi, and then I get a syntax error into that. Well, there's also one for Node.js where I could just echo like var foo equals 1 and pipe that into node -c. And it will syntax check it. And of course I could do var foo 1 here, and it will give you an error. That -c flag, the -- check flag, exists because of me. I'm the reason that flag exists. So this is my little claim to fame here, where I found this issue from 11 years ago where I created it, and I made the pull request for it. Had to go back and forth a little bit with it, but yeah, that's a ton of fun right there. That's a little fun side quest. So that'll live on forever. Here's the music video where somebody used the... Oh, yes. Good. Awesome. Yes, thank you. Let me grab that. Copy link. Hold on. I'm ignoring YouTube chat. I don't mean to be. Let's see. My Mac has random XGG variable set in your shell. Does it? That's really funny. I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. Hooray for contributing to open source. Like, I think it's so cool. Like, I like it, and now it's going to be valuable, and it will just live on. And, like, that's the coolest thing. I'm not going to get copyright strike for this, am I? I like that rhythm. Oh! Okay, never mind. What is this rhythm? Is this like 7/4? What is this? Oh, I'm getting nerd snipe of the song, I'm sorry. Ah, I remember that puzzle. Sort of completely wild rhythm case, almost certainly worse than that. Dude, I love this rhythm. Okay, I also play rhythm games, so like there's another part of me that I don't even really talk about much. I have arcade style dance pads downstairs, so I'm not even joking. Oh, the tree! The tree! Find the tree, dude. This is so cool. Oh my god. Oh man. That's incredible. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that was awesome. Dude, that is a love letter. Are you kidding me? That was amazing. Wow. Yeah, so seriously, like legitimately, that is... I don't know. I didn't expect anything. I didn't have expectations going into it. That is sick. That is awesome. That is like so much care went into that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Dude, that's so awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, that was some, I don't know what the song is. It's gonna be like some Vocaloid or something. That was incredible. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Animation here. Okay. Dude, this is awesome. That was insane. Apparently it took a year to make. That's dedication. That's absolutely dedication. Teach music, the harmony and beats and music, and basic music generation. I mean, that'd be kind of fun. I definitely could do something like that. But I'm the worst. I kind of just vibes. I just play by vibes. But I am a sucker for like rhythm because of all the, like the rhythm games that I enjoy. Well, like 2. So like this is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2. I love that. Like that's 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then like what is that beat? That is I have like, this is the worst situation to be in. I intuitively understand the beat, like I could clap along to it, but I couldn't break down what it actually is. This is so cool. It's synced so well. Are you kidding me? I love the the pixel filter, the RGB effects, the reactivity to the beat is insane. I've edited videos before. I have not found a good video editing software that can actually synchronize to a beat. So like, I don't know. I just have so much respect for this. I would love to see it behind the scenes on this. You could say that. I could say that after anything. I always want to see it behind the scenes on stuff. I think it's just 4, but with very syncopation. Like, it's so funny because I believe that you mean that, but at the same time, like that's such a meme. Like because like you could say that with any song, really. Like you could totally just count 4 over it. You might be right, but like, dude, that. Oh man, this song's gonna be stuck in my head. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's awesome. This video is awesome. Oh my god. That is super cool. That is a love letter if I've ever seen one. That's incredible. Doom, 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 doom. Oh man, that's stuck in my head now. I've staffed a music video theater at an anime convention for over 10 years, so I definitely appreciate all the beat syncing and stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I can't even imagine what goes into all that. If you like beat counting, can I submit a beat counting challenge? You can submit a beat counting challenge. I will not be able to do it. Like, I'm not good at that. I can hear that it's complex and I'll intuitively be able to like get the feel and I can get the pulse, but like I'm not good at breaking down what it is. How many beats per measure is this? Maybe later, for later if you want. Okay, here, let me take this. Let's, I mean, we could just do it right now. Ooh. OC remix, dude. I love OC remixes, dude. I'm glad OCRemix.org put their stuff on YouTube, so now I can kind of like live here forever as long as OC Remix will live here. But like, yeah. Dude, some of the OC remixes are just so good. Being able to find your favorite game on here, like, oh my god, I remember like 20 years ago finding like remixes and being like, dude, these are sick. Behind the scenes, you're gonna love a thing called a computer. The behind the scenes on how you get to work right up your alley. Yeah, listen, it's so true. 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. No. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5. So I think it is. I think it's 3 bars of 6 and 1 bar of 8. Or I mean, 3 bars of 3 and 1 bar of 4. I don't know how to do that. I don't know when it's 6 verse 3 or 4 verse 8. It is not that I remember anyway. It might not be, yeah, but that's how I'm counting and it seems like it's working. This is a really chill song. This is awesome. Five, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I love that the video is just an ad for OC Remix. Like, I know it's just like the same for everyone, but it's just so funny. This is way more fun than watching servers. It's in 13. 6 and 7. I think it's literally 6, 7. I think that was literally 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know how to express this as like an actual like meter. Like if you're making sheet music for this, I can just count along in a way that makes sense. You'll have a good night, Ardors. Yeah, I don't know how you would notate that. Six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That's why, yeah, I don't know how you notate that though. I have no idea. I will drop, mate. Have a fun stream. Yo, have a good one. Thank you for tuning in, dude. I appreciate it, man. Usually 4s and 6, the occasional. This is just a single beat on its own, sorry, and then go back to normal. No, literally, I mean, that's how it is, dude. Some of that stuff is like, that's literally what it is. I'm keeping this open because I want to, this song is awesome. The video is awesome, dude. This is incredible. How's Badcop doing over here? Oh boy. It's DLC just for you. Oh, Badcop, my good friend. What are we doing over here? Before we got sidetracked. Yeah, anyone who hasn't seen it, my website is ysap.sh. You can curl it. It works in your web browser. It also works in your terminal. How do I do that? I definitely don't just peek at your user agent. That's totally not what I do. Can you just do this? Is that valid? That is absolutely valid. How cool. And there's also a /help. There's all sorts of fun stuff you guys can do here. You guys ready for the holiday season? Curl xmas.ysap.sh and pipe it to bash. There you go. How cute is that? Let's see. Eulogy for Badcop solution on the piano right now. Yes, exactly. Trying to rewrite my solution in bash, and I'm impressed by how you both are able to manage this language. We just hate ourselves, so that's got to be why. What's the curl's default user agent? I don't know, but it starts with curl. So we can find out. We could, we could find out real quick. Let's open up a new server on localhost on port 8080. No, we need, what is it, -L to listen. And then we'll go over here and we'll curl localhost port 8080/ping. And then we'll go over here and we'll see. Here's the default user agent. It looks like curl / the version number. So that's the default user agent of curl. At least my version of curl, whatever I'm running over here. What does first part of domain do? It's just a subdomain. Like, I'm not sure what you mean. How is this resolved? Like, if you curl ysap.sh, like, there's also xmas.ysap.sh. The same way that there's, like, images.google.com. I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not trying to be smart with that answer. Like, I just genuinely don't understand what you mean. They all go to the same server. My server can just look at the subdomain and then search based on that, you know, basic like virtual host stuff. Cool. What are we going to do? We were going to optimize this, weren't we? There you go. Eric's got you. Subfolder is inside folder. Any reason for this distinction in the URL? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, but like I have ysap.sh/help. So help is part of the ysap domain, but in this case, I just decided to make its own little unique website. I could have done ysap.sh/xmas. I could have done that. I just chose not to because I can organize things differently. So xmas.ysap.sh, I think in my brain as its own website that just has the Christmas thing. And this, I think in my brain, is just its own website that has the YSAP stuff. So that's kind of why. Reversing the domain ordering. I could see that. I mean, we already do that with like name, like, oh my God, I remember making apps for iOS, com.daveeddie, my app. Like that name spacing does technically make a lot more sense. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Lock in, boy. Well, we don't actually have to lock in. We're good. We take the bank as a string. You know, here is something I haven't actually figured out yet, and I wish I could. If I have a string like Dave, how do I turn that to an array where every element is just one character from the string? I haven't come up with a clean bash solution for that, which kind of sucks. And there definitely is a way. Like I might be able to just read our N1, the name of the array, and read it in from Dave. Then if I var dump array, yeah, I just get the first character. So that's not right. nchars, return only after reading exactly nchars. Yeah, see, I don't want that. I could do a delimiter of the null byte. If I just do a delimiter of nothing. See, that's not right either. So I have to find a clean solution for this because that would clean up a lot of code that I have. You can optimize on the first solve as you both solved it. I could totally do that. That's totally true. You have sold me on getting more proficient at bash scripting. Yo, I'm happy to hear that. That's amazing. What source do you recommend to learn bash scripting at a deeper level than just trying to accomplish X or Y? The source would be me on this YouTube channel. I will be coming out with a bash course video. It is over 7 hours of content. It'll be completely free. It'll be on this YouTube channel, and it will come out sometime this month. That's how close it is to being done. Let's see. I don't speak bash, but random internet website says array equals. That doesn't work. Yeah, that does not work. I mean, I could just, it's just going to make an array of one element. So let's just do $s, I think is what I called it. And then if I var dump array, it's going to be exactly what it was. There might be some IFS tricks I could do here, but before Christmas, I don't know about that. I just don't know yet. I'm still in the process of editing and finishing it. So like I'm targeting before Christmas, but I'm not going to make that promise. Fold dash, well, okay. Fold W1 might work. I'm trying to find a way that just uses bash built-ins and no external commands. So that's my implicit, like that's the one thing I kind of hold myself to just to make sure it works wherever bash will work. Will you have some sort of text references to pull up relevant videos when trying to accomplish something rather than consuming from end to end? Yes. So there's 62 sections in that bash course, and they will all have their timestamps. So you'll be able to pull up each individual chapter. On my website, ysap.sh, you can curl it. You can also curl /episodes. And here are 74 different episodes I've made about little bash tips and tricks. My terminal's a little bit too big or too small to show it all. I have 75 different episodes here, and each video is like 4 minutes long, so you can go learn piecemeal like that if you wanted to. Is IFS related to ANSI? No, IFS is an internal variable to bash, the internal field separator. Much better source claims that the way to do this than bash is to summon elaborate cosmic horrors, several lines of bash code. Yeah, exactly. I wish there was like a secret way to do this. I unfortunately don't believe that there is. I would love it to just be a thing. If I could just do something like a printf notation. But this will just read the first character. Bash, is it only executing Linux commands? What is an extreme use of Bash? Bash has its own built-in set of commands, and Bash can run on operating systems that are not necessarily Linux. So when you say Linux commands, you might be talking about programs that exist on Linux, but Bash can be running on something other than Linux. In fact, right here, Bash is running on my Mac. Now, it'll have a lot of the same commands, like ls is the same command that you would find on Linux as you will find on my Mac. They're different implementations, meaning they're different C code that was compiled into this program, but they're both going to run very similar ways, and they both have a strict set of functions that they must abide by. They have to follow a standard called POSIX. They technically deviate from it slightly, but very not much. If you can get this feature added to POSIX, maybe we'll use it by 2070. Yeah. What version of Bash am I running? The latest and greatest. 5.3. Let's see. Can you do something like I'll take a look at that, but I don't think you can because you're trying to put a null byte in a string. Like it looks like you're trying to put a null byte there. So I don't think that's going to work. I'll try it, but I don't think it's going to work. Sweet. Thanks, WiseApp. What did you work on while you were in industry? Your channel has started to spark/reignite a passion for coding. 5 year industry is killing all the joys of it. Listen, I can relate to that. I was in the industry for 11 years. Let me make sure I have this right. I was in the industry for 10 years before I had to take 1.5 years off. I have a whole video on that where I talk about burnout and stuff. But I'm still in the industry. I'm still working. I have a day job. I do not make enough money. I do not make nearly enough money from content creation to make this my full-time job. I would love that. That would be the best thing in the entire world. But I'm not currently there. So I do work in the industry, but I'm always like more of a sysadmin or technical operations kind of role. Wait till you hear 30 plus years of it. Dude, that's too much. After like 10 years, I couldn't handle it. I'd take 1.5 years off and just focus on writing music and being creative. I couldn't deal with it. But now I came back refreshed. So like now I'm able to stream and enjoy this stuff. I really found a way to make programming super fun. I'm so glad like Badcop reached out to me over email and was like, hey, I like Bash. That was such a cool email. And now I just have like friends I can program with. Like that's just super cool. It's so nice. Let's see. PowerShell is also using Bash code. I don't know about that. It might be. I have no idea. What are your opinions on Ansible? I never really used it, to be honest. I've worked at companies that use it, and every company I've worked at has used it wrong, but I've yet to find a company that's using Ansible or Chef or Puppet or any of that stuff right. You know what I mean? Like, they're always like, oh, here's our Chef setup, and here's how it works so weird. And it's like, okay, cool. Nothing ever works that way. I've worked at multiple companies where like, we have Chef, but you have to run it twice. I'm like, what do you mean you have to run it twice? But don't run it a third time, it'll break stuff. I'm like, that completely goes against like have you guys heard the term idempotent before? Like, come on. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, I get it. I don't say that judgingly. I just say it like I've seen a lot. Yeah, the array thing. The array thing is... I don't know how you would do this. I don't know if you actually could. If you just have a string, how would you turn it into an array? You would need to use help. Or map file. Oh, wait. Someone... Yeah... You gave me a suggestion here. If I have this string here, we could do this. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Replace question mark, so anything, with ampersand, which is the back reference to it, \\0 this. That is interesting. I do like this idea. Because, I mean, okay. Here is the not good way. Here's the hack way. Here's the hack way. And the reason it's a hack is because we're relying on word splitting. Notice I'm not quoting the variable expansion. If we do it this way, then it works. Now this breaks if we... This doesn't break. This doesn't break. I have to think about this. We're not quoting the expansion, so I don't love that. But we know what we're doing here. We know what we're doing here. Use VTab. Oh, you want to replace it with like an unprintable character? Yeah, I could replace it with one of those characters. Then I might be able to read it. I mean, I have to think about this. This breaks if you have spaces in it. No, let's find out. I think you're right. It does. It does break if you have spaces in it. It does. It loses the space. Yeah, so you have to put some character between it. But then whatever character you put between it, like, you know, you're saying VTab or escape, you're basically suggesting that I use a character that's not likely to appear in here, but I can't actually guarantee it's not going to appear in there. The ideal character would be the null byte, but it doesn't seem like I'm able to replace it with the null byte because Bash yells at you when you try to do that. Yeah, wow. That's fun. It's really interesting. That is a clever trick, though. Like, if I know what data I have, that's fine. Like, in my number example, where I know it's all just numbers, like, that's not a problem. Oh my god, I wonder if I could cheat. Okay. If I know the string is all numbers, right? If the string is like 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 I think I could do this. I think I could check if that string matches a regex, and that regex could have a capture group of just dot, and then I could look at, oh my god, Badcop stream just got really white. Bash rematch. Is that not gonna work? Hold on, let me do this. R equals dot. You can get into weird quoting issues with bash regex. It doesn't quite work what I want. I needed to repeat the match. I don't think Bash's regex can do the repeat patterns things. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about this. It's a clever solution, though. I like the idea of replacing question mark with something, because then I can just really quick, like in my part 2, because I can use that if I know the input ahead of time. I can't. This isn't a general solution, but I know it's only numbers. Yeah, exactly. It's not a general solution, but that's okay here, because I can just do this, where we get our bank is number. We could just say bank equals bank replace question mark with back reference to it and a space, and then close that. Now we have an array of them, so we could just pass it in as an array with this syntax, which is way better, because then we can just do this. Then we just can get rid of all this code down here, which is so much nicer. And this should still work. So if I run this, I get 312,619. I have to go pull back up that example for part 2. 312 and then ends with 619. Cool. So yeah, that works. That totally works. Yo, I don't know what Badcop's doing over there. That's so fun. Just gotta resize her terminal. Things are not going well. Okay. I mean, that's really fast. What is the overall strategy? I'd have no idea. I don't know how I would even begin to optimize. Well, there's no reason, like, okay, I'd have to golf it because there's no reason to even optimize this. Like, it's so fast. Fast is relative to what Bash is capable of. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. That takes like no time to run. Takes less than a second. Yeah. Oh, that's part 2. Unoptimized. What is the current strategy for the solve, though? Wait, what do you, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. No, I don't see what you're saying. I'm not sure what you're asking me. If I'm going to optimize it, I can get rid of some of this stuff. That's what I'm trying to do, but I wonder if we can even do that. Eric over here just trolling Badcop hard. Dave already has his code down to 3 bytes that runs 20 nanoseconds, so he needs something else to work on. Dude, so true. I've never gotten code that small. I am not... I am very verbose. Yeah, yes, I'm looking for 9, then 8, then 7. That's my strategy. That's how I did it. Sorry, I didn't realize what you were asking. Yep. So I go down here, I loop all of the user's input, and then I run get highest joltage on that array of inputs. So I turn all the digits into an array. We call it get highest joltage. All that does, and which is probably even unnecessary, just calls find single number, and find single number is my recursive function that goes through and checks from 9 down to 1. We look for the highest possible thing. Yeah, I'd have to think about this because, like, I'm not Badcop. I don't know how to turn this into very obfuscated golfing code. I just don't. Like, I don't have that ability. I wish I did. It'd be super fun, but I just, like, don't. Oh, I need to... Just getting emails for subscription services that I forgot I signed up for. I love the world we live in now. Have you tried compressing your entire program down to a single invocation of paste? That's what you would do.
How's yours going?
She's here. Oh, I got so distracted and just started hanging out with chat and playing music.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I mean, it solves in less than a second, so I feel like it's pretty good.
Oh, it's less than a second. Mine is fast too. It just doesn't get the right answer.
Listen, speed's half the battle.
Like a interesting characteristic.
Oh my god. Do you want to talk through it, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
I feel like I'm curious what yours is because mine is probably very different.
Okay. I mean, I can. If you want me to, I can walk you through it. I could spoil it.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna copy yours because I'm already so deep into this rabbit hole.
All right. I'll tell you what I do. So all the way at the bottom, I have this while loop. I know there's gonna be a little bit of delay here. I read it in line by line, and then we came up with this fun little trick to turn it into an array of all the digits. So we just replace any character with a character in a space. Long story short, I have an array of the inputs, so like all the numbers as an array, or sure. every bank in a battery, I should say. Then we call get highest joltage on that entire array, and then we add whatever that number is to the accumulator, and then we print the accumulator. Very basic stuff. Get highest joltage is the interesting function, so I will scroll up there. It's a small function because it calls find single number, and find single number is a recursive function, so we get the whole...
So it might be more similar than I thought.
Okay.
You're in recursion land too?
Yep. So our target is 12, meaning we want a string of length 12 at the end. And our bank is all our possible numbers in order that we have. So in the example input, that would be a 15 length array. So we call find single number. We take the target out. We get the entire array that we're looking for. And then we check, okay, if the target equals 0, because we're going to keep decrementing it as we pop off one character that is good, we return. So this is our recursive escape hatch, basically. And look, we print a new line, because up until that point, we've been echoing things without a new line. So
I'm pretty sure you were just copying off me, because this is basically my solution.
Oh, get out of here. When was I copying off you? When I wrote this an hour ago? So yeah, then I loop over 9 going down to 1. So we basically look through the string
Yep.
and try to find the 9s. But what we look for is the length of the string. So if the string is 15, we subtract target, and then we make sure it's less than or equal to. So if our target string is
Yeah.
12 and our string is 15, there's only 3 characters we can check as an example. So then we just check if the number that's in the bank that we're checking at that spot is equal to that big number. So we're checking if it's a 9 first, then we're looking for the 8s, then we're looking for the 7s. Once we find that big number, we call it. We print it to the screen. We lower our target by 1.
Echo dash n, nice.
Yep. And then we call find single number again with a slightly smaller target, and we substring the bank array. So this syntax right here where we take the array and we just have a new starting point in the array. So we basically slice into the array.
Oh, and then echo uh-oh.
Yeah, I never get down there. That's just in case we didn't find a valid number. So say we were trying to make a target of like 12, but the number was 10. Like Eric's puzzles would never fail like this, but I just put that down there. We should never reach that. That's unreachable code.
Okay, I actually don't understand how this works. Because we're going from 9 to 1.
Yes. Thank you, Eric.
What? Okay, you recurse. What happens if there's just like 3 9s at the end? And then it's all 1s. Like,
Wait, if there's 3 9s at the end and then it's all 1s? Wait, how would that happen? If it's 3 9s at the end, there wouldn't be anything past it. I'm not sure what you're asking me.
I don't really understand how yours works.
Here, I will show it to you by doing this.
Did I misunderstand part of the problem?
Let me uncomment some of this stuff. I don't think so, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me cat my example and just do a head -1 on it. Okay, so I'm just doing one example, the first in the example. So what we're doing is we're calling my function at the top, find single number, and it's calling it where we have 12 things left. So our target is 12. We want a string of size 12, and we currently have 15 in the array that we're looking at. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. So then we're going to look for 9s. We're going to go through left to right and look for any valid 9. And the way it's valid is we're only going to check the first 3 numbers because spot 15, spot 14, spot 13, spot 12. So technically the first 4 numbers. I should be very specific here. So the first check passes because the first number is 9. And then we say we found a 9 at spot 0. We're going to use it. So we echo -n it. We lower our target to 11. Now we're trying to create a new string of size 11 out of an array of size 14 because we popped that 9 out of the array. Or we didn't pop the 9 out of the array. We start the array beyond the 9, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yep. And this is a bad example because this example goes from all the way.
Is there any case where you have to backtrack?
Almost no, I don't think so. So this is I pulled up the more confusing examples so you can just kind of like look at it and get an idea. I don't know if this helps you. Especially, I know there's a delay, so that's why I'm waiting a little bit. But like we have an array, we're looking for a spot 12, or we're looking for a length, oh my God, I can't talk. A string of length 12, we have 15. So we're going to go through from left to right and we're going to look at characters 2, 3, 4, and 2 because those are the first 4 characters. Those are the only characters that could be valid starting points. Anything beyond that, we can't make a string of size 12.
All right, let me see if changing that one thing makes a difference for me.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Someone's asking if I can just echo in your 111111999 example. I could.
I don't know if that example will actually do anything.
Okay.
Oh, my letters fell down. There's the problem.
I can't believe you play. I can't believe you live like this.
I know. Oh, which one of these did I add? I think this one.
Thank you, Eric.
It's running. Okay, I get a number. Let me save this number somewhere so that I know that's the number that I tried. I think.
Yeah, what's up, Dontel?
So the only major difference I'm seeing is this whole thing. Also, you only go down to 1. I thought zeros were included, but I don't.
They are not.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 to 9 inclusively.
Makes mine a little bit faster. Yeah, we need to bring back hot dog. You're right. I mean, we can do a little bit of hot dog. Just for it doesn't work in Vim.
Oh my god, it's wild. Nobody needs the education on day 3 puzzle. Yeah, I respect that.
Can we just do it on this one? Yeah, we'll just do it on the right.
Yo, what's up, Ash? Don't
worry. A
worry.
little bit of urgency to go with the.
I crushed.
How long it's taking me here? And then. So this is I less than len. I think I have a variable called needed that will do this. Maybe I need to +1 here. Yeah. Okay. I get the same number if I do that. And it runs 0.3 seconds faster.
Yeah, you
Let
did
me just
a +1.
check this number again. I did +1, what?
You did a +1. I did a less than or equal to, but it should be the same.
Yeah.
And that was what
something else I'm doing in here.
That was my stupid off by 1.
Because it works on the sample.
Okay.
Nope, my answer is too low. Too low.
Dude, Eric's comments kill me.
Badcop solved a different puzzle. Yeah, I solved day 4. I was just getting ahead.
I did that last year with that mountain one.
I'll give you $20 if you make that puzzle the next one for tomorrow. So I can win really fast. Yeah, okay. So wait, what else do you do? Is that it? That's the whole program?
That's it. That's literally all I do. Do you want me to pull up the source? Do you want to stare at it?
All right. Do you want to do the bad thing where I give you my input and we see if you get a different number? I don't want to look at what number you get. I just want to see what you get on yours.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you have like maybe,
I mean, I can.
If you just give me a big long string, I can run it through my program. I can check my program into Git.
I can just send it to you on Discord.
Okay.
Keep it secret.
I will keep it secret.
Cause yeah, I mean, I could sit here and stare at this, but unless I figure out like what case is failing.
What? How did you send this to me on Discord? Why is it huge? I don't know how to copy and paste this.
There's a download button.
Ew. Okay. Yeah, let me download message.txt. Incredible.
Yeah.
Downloads message.txt.
Because I feel like ours are pretty similar, more so than I thought.
Let's see. Mine just ran through.
It
And I
could be
got
that I have somewhere that I don't have a. What does yours end with? What are the last three digits?
949.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Yep. Yeah, you have 168. I have 169. Mine is slightly higher than yours.
Okay, can we? Uh, can you change it to output the results for each line? Like, get rid of the summing, essentially.
Get rid of the summing. What? I mean, you only gave me
Like,
one value. Oh, did you give me everything? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I didn't realize you gave me everything. Okay, my bad. I was confused.
oh, I just edited part 1. Oops. I was like, what did that?
What do you want me to do? You want me to not sum it? You want me just to print out each one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just pipe it to... I have that.
That's enough hot dog for now. Let me just make sure I made everything local. Yep, everything looks
Okay, I have every
local.
answer here.
Okay. If you send me that, I can run a diff and we can find out which which lines are
Okay.
wrong.
Let me pipe that to copy. How do I send you a big file on Discord? Do I just paste it in, or is that too much to paste?
Yeah, you just paste it.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo,
Yeah.
okay. That's sick. Okay, message.txt is sent.
Oh, you left me some junk.
Oh,
Good.
I did. Sorry, you might have to
No,
awk
that's
that
fine.
out.
I'll get rid of it.
Is each line of the lines in part to
Downloads
copy?
message.txt Dave Rose cat Dave Rose cut D space F4. Yep. We'll process substitution that, and then my rows.
Incredible.
Put it into diff. They're all different? No, surely not. Okay. First one that's different is line 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm getting 3333332, which is not as big as 3333333.
Yeah, you were just ever so slightly wrong. Yeah, I would just grab whichever one is generating that and test it.
So that's line 18.
I love how these strings just look meaningless.
Yeah, let's take that to here.
Yep. I got yours pulled up. I got line 18 pulled up on mine too, and I get the 664, 333, and then just all threes.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting the 2 at the end.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Where am I getting a 2 from? All right. Let's do this. So I start off with the string. I see the 6 and I'm like, ooh, yum, a 6.
Okay.
And then I steal another 6. And then I steal a 4 and a 3 and a 3 and a 3.
Now,
and a 3 and a 3. 3.
yeah, when do you steal the 2 towards the end?
Yeah, at the very end. Here I'm getting this 3 Makes sense. Oh, wait, what? Why did this print twice?
You got a nice little raid from Little Doctor Games.
Oh, thanks for the raid. I feel like this... I don't know. This is odd.
Yeah.
It's weird that this is twice.
Yeah, wait, why is that one twice? Are you splicing an array wrong there? Like something...
Yeah,
No.
something happened.
Yeah, what? Yeah. And then 2, 2, 3, 3, or 2, yeah. Something's not right. Yo, all good, Little Doctor Games. Appreciate the raid on behalf of my friend Badcop here. We are deep in it. Join us in following. Yeah.
Huh. Huh. I don't get it.
Hey, your function's named Find12.
Find 97's down here.
Oh my god. Incredible.
It's not what it does anymore.
Using a -R in your read command. Look at you.
I know. I got paranoid. I'm always paranoid. What if there's some random data in here, you know?
True.
Some bytes.
Eric does that.
He puts bytes in there.
I'm looking at the logic here. Your logic is completely sound.
It's like the same.
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't love the if C equals search. I don't love line 27 just because I'm not used to the omitting the dollar signs in the double square bracket.
I don't even know if you can do dash equal there, actually. I think equals only for numbers. No, maybe not.
Yes, I think it is.
I don't know why that was working.
Interesting. I guess they are numbers.
Oh, no, they are numbers.
They are numbers. They are
What
numbers.
Wow,
we're stupid.
About? What am I talking about? I forgot their numbers.
We are dumb.
This is right. Am I calculating needed right? Let's move this down here. Needed. Well, negative numbers? That's interesting. If if needed less than needed equals 0. I don't know how that would happen, but let's just do that. Okay, now I get the right answer. I think I was just missing a base case.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought this would, or not that one. I thought this one would cover it, but. Oh, no. Yeah, wait. No, that's silly. Okay. Missing a base case is the intended advent of code experience.
I think struggling like this is the intended experience. Do you think it's going to work for all your inputs?
I think so. I think that was it. Where? Yep, 949.
Ah,
That was it. We did it.
hey, it's awesome.
Unless, okay. That would be really funny if I got the last 3 digits, but I was still wrong somehow.
Let's go. Nice job. Heck yeah. So we did come up with a very similar solution. We both were on
Yeah,
the same
I
path.
was actually surprised.
Yeah.
How similar.
Because I don't know how else I would even approach this.
You want to see my really slow solution that solves the wrong problem?
Yes, I do want to see that.
All right, here it is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hold on. Find 97. Hold on. Let's name it appropriately.
Okay.
Yeah, this one we'll find 97 of them.
597 is an incredible name.
Because it tries every permutation of removing 3 of them is what I'm
Oh,
doing.
okay. Oh,
Which
yes.
doesn't scale right to the problem.
Yep. That makes sense. Size of
I don't
15,
know
you
why
need 12.
I thought this was the plan. In
That's so funny.
hindsight.
That's so funny. Oh man. Yeah, I came up with some plans too. I was like, oh, let's try to find the highest number and just keep track of it. But like, I didn't keep track of where it was, so I don't know. I started going on the wrong path, but I got the right answer pretty quickly.
So what did you do the slow way for part 1? You did like brute force essentially.
What did I do for part 1? Yes, I did. Yes, I did brute force. I a nested for loop.
Ah,
Yep.
you fool.
So
I need that.
I just grabbed one character and then I grabbed any character to the right and retested it. So it was fast enough to work.
I just grabbed the maximum character from the first, like, I basically did the recursive thing manually here
Okay. Yeah.
with 2 loops.
Oh,
If I just realized that this, I think you need to get rid of the 9 to 1 loop. I mean, I don't think it's hurting that much, is it?
If you want to slim the solution, I think so, yeah. Definitely scanning like that can't be the fastest. You can definitely... Because once you've already scanned it once, you can keep track of the location of highest numbers as you go through it.
I just hate keeping track of highest number. It's such an annoying thing to solve.
It is.
Like, the code looks so bad every time.
It does, but like in terms of like optimizing code, that's the way to do it. You have to think every time you scan the data, it's a cost. So get as much information out of it as you can. It just sucks. The code ends up being bulky.
You swear you have the same number as me? It's this number. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there are there is a finite set of puzzles, right? So it would be possible for 2 people to get the same input. We do have the same number. Do you have... Wait, okay. Send me your input. I'll diff it. I'll tell you if they're the same. Pigeonhole principle. Yeah, but it's funny if it's 2 people in the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's smart to do it that way. All right, let's see. Diff input.txt downloads message.txt. They are not the same file. Not even close.
Not even close at all.
Wait, yes they are. Why are these being marked as diff? End of line moment?
Is it a DOS to Unix thing? I mean, if they're different, they're
For
different.
some reason. They're not though. I looked at the first like... Wait, what?
You should look. You could even see if they have control characters. I think you're on Linux. You have cat -v.
That's not the. Oh. Weird. The tab complete didn't want that to work.
Oh, wow.
Aha. Wait, why is there one line different? That doesn't seem right either. It's just the no new line at the end of the file, I think. So those look the same to me. Yeah, we definitely have the same input. Crazy. Wait, what's diff dash B?
It's crazy. Binary diff, I think. Yo, what's up,
ignore
Mega Dusty? How you
white space.
doing?
Yeah, there's no difference.
Ignore white space? I thought it would be like binary diff.
Ignore
I'm just making
void
things
space. Yeah, how many inputs are there? What are our odds of collision? Not telling. Okay.
up. Interesting. That's cool.
That's crazy though. I don't think I've ever seen I have seen the message where you get the that's not the right answer, but that's somebody else's answer, interestingly.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Big ignore.
Yeah, big ignore.
All right. Well, hopefully that was
What am I thinking of?
fluke that took
Sorry.
me so long.
I'm just talking
And
over
that's
you.
not a sign of they're all gonna take this long now.
I was thinking of Vim. Vim takes dash B for binary. That's what I was thinking of.
That message shows up because some people will send their input to their friend to solve the puzzle.
It makes sense. It's smart to have that there.
Yeah.
Well, nice job.
I think you were gone when we did a little bit of cheating. Dave did send me the per line outputs of his program so that I could see like what case I was failing on.
She cheated, and I enabled
did
it.
cheat. I cheated because I don't want to be up all night.
Yeah, it's already 2:30 where I am.
Yeah, it's really like it's just a bit of a I don't know.
It is a good way to
It's
debug.
just nice.
It's like it works on my machine. You can get around that problem.
It's nice to have a real case of where it's failing to ram your head against. What am I looking at? Could you check out your game? Probably not. Account created 17 minutes ago.
That sounds like spam.
Oh, that's in your chat.
Oh, is it? CCP Razor? Yeah. CCP, you do one more message, I'm reporting you for spam.
You've been up for 24 hours now? Yeah, you should go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep, dude. Oh my god. Already reported. Thank you, Buddy's Pizza. Yo, what's up, Mega Dusty? How you doing?
Well, you win some and you lose some. Particularly, you win part 1 and then you lose part 2. That seems to be the trend.
Oh man. Nah, that was a fun puzzle, but I'm scared of what that means for the next couple of days.
Let me delete these.
Yeah, I should check out my puzzles.
Yeah, only had to cheat tiny bit. Can't believe I solved the wrong puzzle. And it's only day 3.
Oh yeah, anybody watching right now, Badcop and I both published our solutions to GitHub, so you can check it out on either one of our GitHubs.
True.
if you want to look at our code for whatever reason.
I feel like I got significantly worse at programming since last year.
I don't think that's true.
I feel it. These have been a lot harder
Oh
for
man.
me than like the same. I don't know.
Would you say that
getting
you
old?
suck at programming?
I think I suck at programming.
Are you getting old? Please. I'm way older than you. I'm like 20 years older than you are.
That is
Accurate.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, Twitch is gonna ban me for my age now.
True. Ban me for being a boomer. I need
It's
more
like when
emotes.
somebody says the title of the movie that you're watching
Yeah.
in a scene. I feel like I'm better at very specific stuff and worse at everything else. Yeah, I don't know. I've not been doing great. Let me check my stats here. Leaderboards. Okay, I'm beating Alka somehow.
Nice, nice.
That seems. Alright, let's do this War of the Worlds. Dang. We're not even in the top 10. We gotta step it up. We gotta show what
Seriously.
Bash is capable of.
Not much. No, I'm just kidding. It's capable of a ton, guys.
Yeah, it's actually the best programming language ever conceived.
Exactly. And just remember, the two people streaming right now have both written HTTP servers in Bash for some reason.
That's true. What websites are live with yours?
Wow. What an
Is
incredible
there any URL I can
Wow, way to call me out. Way to call me out.
I'm
Nothing's
just
live right
wondering,
now.
you know,
No.
I just want to check it out, you know.
Get out of here. No,
Get
nothing's
your visitor
live.
counters up.
Nothing's live right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you win. You win.
Bash Stack runs 70% of the internet. Just
I
saying.
have no way of verifying that, so I have to believe you.
It's 60 to 70
Hey.
latest projections, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, can I show your solution to day one? Sure. If you send me a GitHub link.
You both are legit? Heck yeah.
Wasn't
thank
someone
you.
unironically using Bash Stack in prod? Yes. And that I found out from the comments on Dave's video. Someone in the comments was like, "Oh yeah, I use this for work," and I was like, "You do no?
You do
Stop
what now?
that! I need to make a license that says you can use this for anything that's not work."
I need to
Oh,
be better
man.
in my
What
videos.
is this link?
In my videos,
Why
I need
does
to be
everybody
better
got
of saying
weird
like,
looking links?
don't use this. Yeah, what are these? These links all look fake.
I can't. Can you just? Do you have like a GitHub link or something?
Yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable clicking. I don't know what glot.io is. It's probably legit, but still. I don't love that.
Well, Brian, if you opened it and it looks fine, then I can. Yeah, put it into Eric's paste. There you go. Yeah, but I don't want to run it, and I also don't know that domain. And
And you're streaming. There's too many variables here.
if I open an unfamiliar website from an unfamiliar person, yeah, people can put stuff on my screen, and
Yeah, too risky.
do it through this way, so you can send me stuff. Look at this stuff. It's a closure programmer. All right, here we got a Brian link. Okay, hard-coded input. I like that. That's actually kind of a nice way to do it. Now, the thing about Clojure, the only thing I know about Clojure is from, what is it? Hexing the coding interview. This is the only Clojure I know. So this might be a little bit hard for me to read. So
Oh boy.
we split the input, and that makes lines, which I'm assuming is like a list. What is def n versus def? Dave, do you know how to read this stuff?
Oh, I have no idea. This is gibberish to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand at all what I'm looking at.
Well, so this is a function call. Right, like we're splitting the lines of the input.
Right.
And then we're taking that and we're putting it into a variable called lines. Or I don't know if it's a variable. I think this is a function. This is not like there's a lines function that does this. Because everything is functions. But then I start getting lost.
I can't read this. I'm not capable.
Movement RE. But then we've also got movement. Reductions.
All right.
Seems
well, I'm
fine.
tired. I think I'm going to call it a night. Good luck reading this. I I can't offer anything
trying.
insightful here. Oh man. Are you going to keep
I
streaming?
see an if. I understand if.
I can hit you with a raid if
probably-
you're going
Probably not for too long.
to. Okay. Fair enough. Ugh. All right. Well, good races, friend. You got it. It's all that matters. We got it at the end.
Someone just made a massive day 3 recursion mega tutorial. What is this?
All right. I'm
But
jumping
also,
off.
Yeah, feel free to hop off.
Yeah. I'm leaving the call. See ya. Have a good night.
See
This was
ya.
awesome. Yo, what's up, chat? How you guys doing? I'm gonna probably jump off in like 5 minutes. But thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. This was a fun night. Like I said, oh man, I feel bad when it's this different, but I like these. These are the kind of victories that are good, where it's like you win and the other person clearly like was not close. When it's like a neck and neck finish, it feels bad. But when it's like this, because I can say that because last year there were some times where Badcop was like, I finished. I was like, dude, I don't even know how to approach this problem. So, yeah. Oh, let me, I'm going to unsplit the chats real quick. It's just, Twitch just opens up random video or things. I think the chats are split. I think we are no longer collaborating. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It was a ton of fun. Thank you, Ash. Yeah, I crushed it. Like literally, like I don't know, this puzzle just clicked and it made perfect sense and we knocked it out. It was awesome. So yeah, this was great. It was a ton of fun. Oh man, I am excited. I am excited for racing day 4. I probably won't be on tomorrow night. I'm most likely going to be busy then. I have to double check. No, wait, hold on. What's tomorrow night? No, I am going to be busy. I don't know. It's too late. My brain's not even working. I know I have stuff coming up, but Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. This was awesome. Hope you guys had fun. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're like, this stream wasn't that fun, don't worry. I plan on doing some streams in the future where I'm just like hanging out, talking tech, answering questions, stuff like that. Because I know a lot of you guys have questions, so I want to answer them if I can. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. And yeah, everyone, have a good night. See you guys. Let's go ahead and raid Badcop on Twitch, just because that's what you're supposed to do. Raid. And then we'll just raid Badcop. Yeah, have a good night, Eric. Thank you for this. This is an awesome puzzle. I really like this one. I gotta make a puzzle visualizer. That's what I gotta do. I'll figure out a fun one to visualize. I was thinking about doing the rotation one. That one seems perfect for visualizations. Yeah, let's just hit raid now. Perfect.
I don't think I've truly understood functions until like 5 years into programming. I was